got it. Okay, there you go. Now you can see everything. Yeah, it helps when you actually forgot to do all this stuff. So anyway, sorry guys. I will get through everything right now. Let's see how high we can get. Let's see how high we can get our hype train, since you guys just decided to go crazy and get all that stuff done. We're going to quickly. I forgot to wipe these, so I don't know if we did that. So we're gonna format these and get these ready to record real quick, and then we'll get started.
It's not a Roby stream without tech problems.
Well, it's also like I didn't have the Monday stream, so it's always a little weird, like when you come back from the first time. So we'll get this going. Format. There we go. He's gonna format that other one. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're okay. So guys, welcome to Robeytech. I am your host.
I forget what to hit.
Oh, here, I'll do it. Okay, so we'll do that one.
And then
that one's. Oh, I got to do that one too.
that one too.
And we'll start the recording. I wasted the whole hype train. Some people are probably like, okay.
Well, I'm out.
Yeah. Okay, but it doesn't matter. You guys hit it anyway. Media format. Okay, good. All the drives.
You gotta turn your N7 back on.
I gotta turn my N7 back on. Okay, now we're back. Now we're done. 42 seconds left. We already hit 34 subs. There we go. Now we're back. Okay, so welcome everybody to Robeytech. I'm gonna hit record. Is this, well, let me make sure this is, okay, everything's good. We're gonna hit record here. We're gonna hit record here. There we go. Now we are actually doing stuff. Now we can, and it's over, and hype train's over, so there we go. Anyway, guys, welcome to Robeytech. I am your host, Justin Roby. This is a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals, and so much more. It is it's an exciting day. It's an exciting day, guys, because it's exciting because today we're going to build in a new case. In fact, over the next 4 days, up through Monday, we're building in 3 new cases, and so I'll go for that. Blondie is telling me to turn on slow mode for YouTube. Hold on, guys. I thought it was, but it's not. So hold on. Create, go live. It's like everything was all not ready, like I was hoping. Okay, turning on slow mode. Edit. Slow mode. Live chat. Slow mode. There we go. 45. Okay, slow mode is now on. There we go. Okay, everything is all good to go. Everybody's in. We already have what? We have a lot of people. For some reason, that is not updating today, which is also awesome. I'm going to close this and reopen this and hopefully see if it updates now.
Nobody's watching.
Yeah, apparently, according to this, nobody's watching, but we know that that's not true. Okay, so now we're back. We got the WoW stick. We've got the stream. We've got everything going on, and everything is here. We got level 5 hype train already and all that sort of stuff, and so we'll go through it. Anyway, guys, let's start all over again. Man, I do one day of exercise. I do 1 day of exercise, and this is what I get. I basically get punished for working out today. Anyway, welcome to Robeytech. I'm your host, Justin Roby. We are just working through the technical details today as Roby remembers how to actually run a stream, even though he only took like 2 streams off. So apologies for that. We have a really great show planned for you today. In fact, we've got a great week. I'm really excited about this week because today we're going to build in the new Razer case. Friday, we're going to do a commission build, and one of my favorites, the P500A. Saturday, we're doing the Valentine's build. So finally doing that. We're doing that in the 011 Mini Dynamic. We're doing some specials with Lee & Lee and Deep Cool, which is super awesome. So we got a custom Deep Cool AIO. And then Monday, we're doing a blackout build. There's actually going to be only 2 pieces of RGB in there, and that's just so we get a little lighting inside the case. And it's a case that probably a few people have seen, but very few. So it's going to be pretty spectacular, all black. It should be super neat, and we're going to be showing that off. So that's going to be Monday's build. And then we're kind of back into a routine. And since Monday is going to be new case Mondays, we've got tons of new cases going on. Now today, like I said, we're building in the Razer Tomahawk ATX. But 2 weeks from now, we'll be building in the Razer Mini ITX. We actually have Mini ATX. We actually have both of those cases. Plus, we have new cases from XPG, new cases from Lee & Lee. We have a new one from like companies I haven't even heard of. Some cool stuff from Fractal. So you have a whole lot to look forward to that we're going to be showing off along with doing commissions as well. So it's like starting to get into that. Plus, we get into March, we got some really exciting stuff coming up for Rocket Lake, so we're going to be showing you off some Rocket Lake stuff, you know, still showing off cool GPUs and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully, maybe even getting one of those Galax ones that I did in the news. I don't know if you saw those. Those things are ridiculous with like the screen built in. And, yeah, I know they're not cheap, but we still need them. We still need them all.
I'm just saying it's crazy because I saw that the price for one of those.
Aaron Kukuk, thank you very much for the $1.99. I super appreciate that. Not only that, but not only do we have that, we also have, I don't know if you guys saw this, we have news coming out tomorrow, so that's all done. We'll have a new episode of news coming out tomorrow. I spaced and forgot to upload a video on Tuesday, so that was just my bad. So we try very hard to make sure we're consistent. You guys basically get content 5 to 6 days a week here on Robeytech, and so I apologize. But one of the things I'm very excited about, today we're using the B550 Taichi motherboard. And one of the things that's in the news is that in the new version of the Taichi, the new Z590, the gears actually move. And you can change the variation of the speed in the BIOS. So that is pretty rad, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
The one that we just used, I was like, man, it'd be so cool if these gears moved.
Yeah, so I'm super stoked about getting, like, I wrote ASROCK as soon as I basically saw it. I was like, hey, we need that on the show. I made a joke in the news. I was like, if this was the only thing we talked about, like for the whole news thing, I'd be like, this is totally good enough. I'll show you a little bit. I'll show you the gears in the one that we're going to do today. We're using the Razer Chroma version of this their Taichi board, and you guys will see the gears, and I'll talk a little bit about that when we get later on. I know as well. I also know that you guys want to know about giveaways because I haven't run through that way and it's been a little while. We actually have finally, because things were fluctuating so much, we've actually built an official giveaway like tier list, and so for basically the gift card stuff, I'll talk about the minting, but usually what we have is we have 3 giveaways that happen during the show. And the way that they basically happen, the first one happens when we hit level 5. Yeah, there they are. They're going up right there. First one is when we hit level 5 hype train 2 times, we give away a 250 gig NVMe drive. If we hit that twice, we give away a 250 gig NVMe drive. That's what Twitch unlocks. YouTube, if you get 800 likes on the YouTube video, which we've hit it's like basically no matter what, we give these away. 800 likes on the YouTube video, we give away another 250 gig NVMe drive. Now finally, Randall Chill got the WoW stick. That's awesome. Well, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little distracted, but I just saw it in chat. And then finally, the last one that happens is kind of like our growing giveaway. So we start every episode with giving away a $25 New A gift card. Like, we're going to give one away no matter what. Now, if we get to 50 subs, it becomes a $50 New A gift card. We give away to 100 subs, it becomes a $100 New A gift card. If we get to 150 subs, it becomes a $150 New A gift card. And then at that point in time, it then starts to grow into hardware. So if we get to 300 subs, it becomes a 5600X. If it gets to 400, well, so she's got it all basically listed up there in a minute. I'm waiting for my iPad to charge, so I don't want to read it off. But basically, every 150 subs, you will unlock a different piece of hardware that will give away, all the way up to a 3080 at 1,000 subs. So the more you sub, the bigger the giveaways. And then finally, don't forget, for the month of February, we have the sub-only giveaway, which we're announcing the winner for the January one on Friday, because I wanted to do that as like a big hype thing for Friday. But there was sub-only giveaway for the month of February. We're giving away a 5800X, and we're giving away a 3080. So you're getting 2 of the most difficult parts. We're going to be giving those away to 1 lucky sub in the month of February. And the way that you basically enter to win that is all you have to do is have been subbed, either gifted a sub, or you can use your free, like if you're over at youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg, you can pop on over to our channel, use your free Prime subscription, and then basically get a free entry and maybe walk away with a CPU and a GPU, which would be super rad. If you want to get extra entries to that, all you got to do is if you want to donate sub, that gets you extra entries. If you do tier 2 or tier 3 subscriptions, that also gets you extra entries. And then finally, the last thing is that if you subscribe for multiple months. So it's going to be super cool. And if you want to get in on that, we are getting close to almost halfway through the month now. So you still have some time to enter, but get in on that. But that's all the giveaways. That's the way it's going to work. Now, they're only going to run near the end of the stream, so there's no stream. Basically, you got to stick around. If you win anything during the stream, you do not have to sub to win during the stream. All you got to do is basically be present, but you do have to be over 18. That's important. Sorry, we have legal rules. And then finally, it's only open to North America. So that's Canada and New Mexico. So if you want to get in on that, that's the stuff, that's all the rules. And if you want more information on the rules and all that stuff, head over to Discord. We got all that information there as well, all the legal stuff from the lawyers and stuff. So finally, the last thing I want to let you guys know about, and I talked about this a little bit last week, is we have launched on Discord, we have launched a fitness channel. So those of you who don't know, I train every year to climb mountains. I climb mountains pretty much every year. We're getting into training season. I also just, honestly, I like to work out. So I've restarted. If you want to be a part of that, like joining me on the Peloton, just talk about your accomplishments, get a little push, some encouragement, join us on the fitness channel. There's going to be a bunch of us there, just helping support you, giving you words of encouragement, all that sort of stuff. So if you want to hang out, work out together, build a kind of community there, that is new on Discord, just launched today. You should go check that out. I know Blondie's got that all set up. She was doing some Discord work in general. So come take it, come hang out, and maybe even, you know, lose some poundage with the rest of us. I'd love to basically, at the end of the year, I'm going to kind of try and build these milestones. And then what I'll probably try and do is, like, once we hit certain milestones, I might just do really rad giveaways here on the show to celebrate for the whole community that we lost, you know, 500 pounds or whatever it was. We'll find out some really cool stuff, and we'll do some cool giveaways here on the channel to celebrate people losing weight together, which I think would be neat. And I'm reaching out to a couple companies to make stuff like that kind of happen. So good stuff, trying to make our community better, trying to make things better for all of us, and just kind of, I don't know, just continue to grow inward, skinnier, not grow this way, but grow inward and make things a little bit awesomer. So yeah, that's the plan, and go from there. So it should be fun.
Did you say Canada and New Mexico?
Yeah, Canada and New Mexico, not old Mexico, only New Mexico. Sorry, I meant Canada and Mexico.
That's like New Mexico?
No, New Mexico, yeah. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on there. And go here. What was the fancy bike you were on the workout video clip today? So that was my Peloton. Peloton makes an exercise bike. Really a big fan of that. I've lost a lot of weight originally. So for those of you who don't know, like, people look at me and they're probably like, hey, you're still a pretty big dude. But I used to weigh almost 400 pounds. So I've lost like 190 something pounds all up, right? And so, and then I've gotten all the way down well below because I've summited Mount Adams and some other ones, but a lot of that was because of Peloton. And so just losing weight from there. So,
Nice.
So yeah, I just like riding the bike. I try to get 10,000 steps a day, and then trying to get some lifting in and stuff like that too. So it's a lot of work. Hey, Thomas Man 256, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. And then thank you for all the stuff. Ice Roby, huh? And then also, yeah, going from there, I'm trying to think of, I probably had a point at that point, but I don't remember what it was. One thing I like to talk about, because it is, sorry. One thing that you guys were probably like, hey, Shop Tagger, what happened to the Shop Tagger giveaway? You guys do want to tune in Friday. We're doing that really awesome.
Super chat.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. $5 from Vooz. Thank you very much, man. Yo, we have 9 Corsair fans. Do I need 2 RGB hubs and a Commander Pro? So yes, if you have 9, which is what if you watch any of my Lee and Lee builds, I have a single Commander Pro, or I use the Capellix, and then I have 2 of the RGB lighting nodes that come with it. So yes, that's the answer to your question. I have considered mountain biking. Killer Shark is asking if I've ever considered mountain biking, but I'd probably die. I'd like to get into more activities like that. I'm just a little, I'm a clumsy dude. Like, look how many screws I dropped, like, during the stream. So I'm a little worried, like, if I added,
we had an
like,
outtake of dang it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if you know this, but my actual mods drink when I drop things or I say whoopsie. So they have gotten drunk off of me saying whoopsie. So just to give you an idea of where my clumsiness is for me to do stuff like that, go from there. Yeah, so far my day has been awesome. Thank you for asking, Jason. Reeve asking me, he's like, hey, what's an ideal spec for a stream build? Honestly, man, join our Discord. We have an incredible community there who helps do stuff like that. That's just not something I'll be able to answer in time here on stream. So appreciate the question, but we have really cool people, and they'll actually help you here in chat. They'll probably pick it up, DM you and talk to you and try and help you do that, get those answered questions.
Is there a command for the Roby drinking game?
No, there is. Yeah, oh man, I think that would be a dangerous thing if there actually was. So yeah. One of the things I like to talk about, and I try to bring this up once a week, and they are a pretty cool sponsor of mine, is cdkdeals.com. You guys have heard me talk about these before. Don't worry, we're going to get into the build But everybody knows, another $5 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Vuzi, for the inspiration on the weight loss. Got more to lose. I hope you guys join me for that. Now, CD keys. Who knows how much an average like Windows 10 subscription is? Okay, not you. You're cheating because you're looking at the notes. No, a Windows 10 subscription. Yo, so he's not. But Windows 10, like a Windows 10 license can be a couple $100, and sometimes you can find it for $150 and stuff like that. But one of the things that I like to use when I actually connect and hook this up the way I'm supposed to, that's the National Geographic song. There it goes. Okay. So now we're gonna go to it. Here it is, right here. So you guys are going to see links to this in here in just a second. This is basically going from CDK Deals. I've used these guys before. So let's check this out here. Looking right here, here's Windows 10 Pro, and we'll do OEM. And then we'll wait. There it is right there. Key global. Look at this. Here's $120. You can do 5 for like $250. This price right here is $19.88. If you wanted to basically get the $19.88. Now, $19.88. Like again, I have a business guy named Will. The way that these guys get these keys is because of the OEM stuff. I've worked with this particular manufacturer to prove that these are legit keys. They're purchased through Microsoft, all that sort of stuff. It's because of where they are and what they're allowed to do is how they can sell these things so inexpensively. So when I hit buy now, and you can hold on, let's go from here one real quick. Link. Oh, was I not on the right screen? Okay, there we go. So if I go from here, I'm going to log into my account real quick. You guys can see this. I'm going to hit buy now. So I've got, here we go. I'm going to go back to the iPad. Oh, it's not working. Hold on, guys. It's Streamlabs does this weird, the Stream Deck. Like I have to redo it. There you go. I'm going to bring up my Stream Deck.
Like I said, it's not a Roby stream without a tech problem.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
No, it's just, oh man. It's, okay, I'll do it. I can do it. I can't do it. Hold on one sec, guys. This whole thing takes up the whole screen, and it's like, it just gets weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me do this way. Okay, so we're gonna go to iPad. Now we'll go here. Now you guys should see the iPad, right? I hope. I don't know what you guys see. Nope, you guys don't see the iPad yet. Okay, I'm going to do it here. Wow, this thing is being super wacky. Properties.
I can clear it everything.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's like, oh, what is, oh, let me get rid of this. Hold on, sorry guys, it's just like, I don't know why all of a sudden it's just not working. Okay, there it is. Okay, you guys can see it now. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so now you guys can see it here. So here we go, right here. Now check this out. It's $19.88. If I go here and I do RB20 and I hit apply, you get 20% off, and then that takes it down to $15.90, or basically all the way down. Sorry for the delay, guys. It just was kind of being a pain. So yeah, it takes it down to $15.90, which is incredibly cheap. And again, we have a lot of people, like 1,000+ people who've done this here on the channel. If you want to ask the questions about them, people who've used this, and just to show you guys can basically see, if you guys want to just basically see, you can check me. Here it is right here, and you can actually see that I have purchased keys from these guys. They have worked, they have done before. So if you're looking for incredibly inexpensive keys, give it a go, give it a shot, ask questions here in the Discord or whatever it was. It's a great way to save some money, and at the same time, get some inexpensive keys and stuff like that.
What's the difference between OEM and then a retail copy?
So an OEM is basically, OEM is at a different pricing. They're able to purchase them at different prices, which is why these keys are so cheap. So there is no difference. The thing is that an OEM is like how they purchase them, and so that's just how the keys are licensed.
Can I still install that like a couple times on a computer?
It basically works as long as only one computer has it active at a time. Now you want to buy it a couple. If you want to buy like for multiple PCs, they have those options too. So going from there. So anyway, worth checking out. Vegas, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. If you wanted to basically give that a go and check it out, it's all the details are here. You're going to see that stuff listed out via our mods and go from there. So yeah, that is it. let me update our giveaway bar so people know where we're at, and then we'll get going on the next part here in a second.
The red and blue panels on the back wall are nano leaves.
Yeah, they're nano leaves. They're the nano leaf shapes. They actually have new names now, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's update our giveaway stuff, and then we'll move on to actually walking through our parts. I know everybody's ready to talk about parts, right? Yeah, I'm so excited about talking about parts. I don't know why that's how you guys sound, but I've decided that's how you guys sound. Okay, so we need, how many people do we have? We have got 71 subscriptions so far. We're on our way to $100 new A gift card. We have 71. 100. We have 71. Today is. There we go. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. There it is. Okay, it's all done now. Okay, next goal is up. And again, we'll going from there. I did want to remind you. So people are probably asking now that I've actually got my I've got everything set up. Let me tell you guys real quick what the tiers are, because I didn't go through that. Okay, so here's the tiers. At 50 subs, $50 gift card. At 100 subs, $100. 150 is $150. 300 subs, we give away 5600X. 450 subs, we give away a 5800X. 600 subs, we give away a 5900X. At 700 subs, a 3060 Ti. At 800 subs, a 3070. And at 1,000 subs, we give away a 3080. Now, you might be asking, hey, do we ever give away a 3080? Yes, we have gotten over 1,000 subs in a single show. It has happened. And people are awesome, and you guys are incredible, and you support this channel, and because of that, we get to do awesome giveaways, so I appreciate that. Okay, and so there, hey, thank Fragfist and some people answering questions about keys and stuff. Who is ready to talk about parts? Because I just put my screen away, so that makes a whole lot of sense. First. We'll talk about parts here in a second that are going into this build. We have a cool case to talk about today, which I'm excited about. The other thing, too, is don't worry today. I know I might be dragging on a little. Don't worry. We will be done today by 8:30. Same deal as last time. My daughter has asked me to pick her up today, so I'm going to be picking her up. So we will be finished by 8:30. So we will. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about this taking longer than typical because I want to make sure I get her. She loves me. She pretends to anyway. Fagix, man, it's on fire today with all those gifted subs. So I appreciate it, man. Okay, so who's ready to talk about parts? Let me see it. Let me see some hype in the channel as we get ready to talk about parts for this Razer Chroma beast of a PC, man. This is a beast of a PC.
I saw this posting. I was like, oh, I can't wait.
Ooh, dad joke. Okay, we'll start with dad joke, though. Somebody's like, yes, reminder, dad joke. I still like... Did you watch Mod Monday yet? Okay, so there are three guys in a boat with 4 cigarettes, no lighter. And so they want to, basically, what do? They throw one cigarette out, and the boat is now a cigarette lighter. I really like that one. That one was a good one. I like that one a lot. So yeah, that was a good dad joke. So I appreciated that one. I'll get another dad joke up in here in just a second. In the dad jokes. Okay. I did that one. Okay, I don't know about you, but I find pressing F5 refreshing.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I don't know it. Thank you very much. That's from Avita. Okay, did you hear about the new Kansas City vaccine? Yes, apparently if you get it, you won't catch anything. Super Bowl joke. That one's from Kilik. Kilik dropping the Super Bowl jokes there for it. So that was a pretty good one. I appreciated that. Okay, I know it's Kansas City fans. Man, we had a hardcore Tom Brady fan who I was doing with Problem, and yeah, man, people were definitely salty about that whole game. So who watched the Super Bowl? We have any Super Bowl watchers here?
That's like
too soon for
Super Bowl.
Yeah. I did not watch it. I don't. Yeah. Trey is behind it. Yeah. Trey is hanging out with us today. Going in there. Yeah. A couple people watched it. I will tell you. I was flying. I landed when the first half was over. I turned it on, and the halftime was so bad I just turned it off and I was like, I'm not watching this. And then I just didn't even bother after that. I think I ended up watching WandaVision instead, which is fan-freaking-tastic, by the way, WandaVision. Okay, let's talk about parts. You guys are like, shut up, Roby. Let's talk about PC parts and stop.
Give me the parts.
Stop talking about your comic book stuff and things were there. Okay, so first and foremost, starting at the core. Can you say core? We're working on our core because we're exercising. This is how you do. This is sit-ups. These are standing sit-ups with an AMD 5950X. Ooh, feel the burn. Feel the burn. Okay, so anyway, 5950X. This is a 12-core, 24-thread processor. Is it the best deal? No, this is kind of a flex CPU. I'll be honest. We're using it just because it is the top. Really, the better bargain is the 5900X. Just a little bit less powerful, but much better price coming in there. But love the CPU. If you really like, it's a workhorse, not really a game horse. It's about on par in terms of the 5900X, but you know, you get what you're basically just paying like a 3090 for just that little extra 12%. So anyway, there's our CPU right there. AMD Ryzen 5950X. Absolutely love it. Now, this I am excited about.
Yeah.
This is the ASROCK RAZER Edition B550 Taichi. Basically, what does it come with when you buy Razer? A higher price tag, number one, because that's what always happens when you go over there. But it has Chroma support. All in all, it's B550. This is $299. That is a very like this
for a B55?
like for a B550. This is pricey. Like the case itself, which is $199. I do not know if I could say that this was necessarily worth it, though I do love ASROCK boards, and this is a really nice board. So this might, like this versus the case, I'd say is more worth it. Like I'm actually very excited about this. I don't know if I'm necessarily excited about the case, but this is a really great motherboard. Lots of Chroma support. It's going to be looking really good, so I'm excited to pop it open and get it. The other thing too that's really nice about this is 5000 series. This is 3rd gen Ryzen ready. So this one I don't need to update. It actually comes in the box 5000 series ready. So right, 3rd gen. Yeah, 3rd gen Ryzen ready. So yeah, this is basically, you don't have to worry about flashing it. This is something you can basically pick up and go for there. Somebody's asking what is good about it. Usually they have really good PCBs, good VRM. The other thing too is it usually has a lot of little extra bonuses, and I'll talk about those when I do the little motherboard tour, but it is a premium motherboard. And you look at this, you'll see, I'll talk about why it's $299. It does have a lot of the $299 motherboard features that you don't get on like less expensive boards. It also comes in a really big box, and you can also use it to beat down your enemies.
For your commentary.
And we're doing more workouts. Yeah, let's feel it. Feel it.
Press.
Oh, it's so heavy. Okay, so here we go. There's our motherboard.
So it's ASROCK and not ASROCK?
It's whatever.
What?
It's whatever.
I'm just
I call it
questions
ASROCK. I call it ASROCK, but I don't know.
I'm just
I could be
asking
wrong. I'll
questions
ask him. We are using the WD Black SN850. I might go get a different one. This one actually has the heatsink on it. I'll probably end up grabbing a different. Can you grab another 1 terabyte one of these, or just another? It doesn't matter. It's just we're just putting one in to put one in. So this is the WD Black SN850. Given that we're using a B550, motherboard, I want to use a PCIe Gen 4 M.2 drive. You know, if you're thinking about options, you want to build this and pick this up yourself. You do not have to go off of what I've chosen. Again, I chose stuff that I know, like the parts that I would recommend going through this is obviously the motherboard, given that it has Chroma. This is fine. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Give this one back. This is now an SN750, but it's fine.
What?
It's fine. It's okay. Chroma, I'm looking, everything I tried to choose that had Chroma support. When we got to RAM, that becomes a little bit harder. Thermaltake is kind of the only one that really does have out-of-the-box Chroma support. So then I went with something I just wanted to use, and that's the XPG Spectrix D60G. This is 3600 at CL14. So this is, when you want to talk about RAM, this is really good RAM because this is 3600 at Castlake 14. So when you're talking about latency, this thing would basically mop the floor with the 4000 kit at CL18. And so this is CL14 1515 RAM. So I was excited about using it. I also like the RGB on this. So I'm super excited for XPG for sending me this because this is just nice RAM. So there we go. That's our RAM for the build right there.
I'm glad that works because that's the only terabyte you have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Now, people have talked about this. for AIO, I have not had the best luck with these guys. This is the EK AIO 240D RGB. Don't buy this from Newegg. Buy this from Amazon if you are going to buy it, because it's literally $100 less on Amazon. A lot of people really like these AIOs. I have had 2 of them leak on me.
I was going to say, did.
Yeah, including one that ruined a build right here on the stream. But I would decide, given how many customers, and like on Amazon, it actually has quite a few positive customer reviews. The thing is that the hosing specifically, it seems like you can get liquid depending on how much you bend it. Like, so this, I would not recommend EK AIOs for anything where you have to do heavy bending of the cables. In the case that we're doing today, there's a lot of room. Odds of something like that happening, not as big of a deal. But their hose tech, whatever they're doing there, does allow actual liquid to get through it. And so if you're, you definitely don't, that's just something to be aware of. But people really like it for the cooling capacity and stuff like that, so I figured I'd give it a go. I'm not going to be using these fans. Main reason being they're not Chroma compatible. I mean, they'd still work with the RGB header that's on the Mobo, which is fine, but I wanted to do something that was Chroma compatible, and so I'm going to be using my good old friends Deepcool, their MF120 GTs, which actually do support Chroma in general. I also like the way these look. So we're going to be replacing all the fans in the case with these. I like these because the RGB actually comes off of the little X, and given it's like very Razer and very edgy, and why not put it on an X? You know, why not? I think this will look good in there in general.
Where's your ice?
I'm on water.
I'm on water.
Yeah, I'm on water. Sorry. So yeah, we're going to basically be using these. The thing that I really like about these is, they're pretty inexpensive in terms of getting 3 fans. They also come with a fan hub, and they come with an RGB hub, which is actually pretty crazy. So good value. I also like the cooling capacity from them. The RGB is it's not the best, but where it comes from actually ends up making it look nice. If you want to see what these look like and you're just curious before purchasing them, you can check out my step-by-step MacCube 110 build that I just got finished doing. We use those in there. Deepcool is actually a pretty long-term sponsor for here on the channel, so it's nice for them to send us stuff, so we wanted to show some of their stuff off. So there it is right there. These are going to be the color fans we're going to be doing. Another part, Roby is very excited about.
There's more.
There's more, Roby. There's more, and that's right. I am so excited to get to use this again.
Big boy.
And this is the ASROCK RX 6800 XT Taichi, also going with the Taichi that we have here from Razer. This card is just ridiculous looking. I'll see if we get the top down here so you can see, like, obviously, if we basically vertically mounted it, you could basically have that really neat fan. I don't know if it probably does support it. I just don't have a vertical mount for it, but really, really cool lighting thing. It's great lighting all around. Very RGB, which means it does it's 200,000 times better than any other card because of the amount of RGB. This will run Cyberpunk at 1,000,000 frames per second just because of the amount of RGB in general.
Dave 340 says you should use that AIO on the NZXT H1 case to put the fire out.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's the one you mix together. It's like, because between it leaking and then obviously the fire hazard from the H1, you don't have to worry about anything from there. So that is all of the parts. The PSU we're actually going to be using is the NZXT C850. The C850 is a great PSU. I don't have the box for it, but I got everything. NZXT sent me another sample, but obviously it's just a bulk sample, so we're just going to be using that. You can feel free to use any 850 PSU for that. That could be EVGA, Sonic. The only one that I don't recommend, which is unfortunate because I have like 9,000 of them because Newegg likes to bundle them with everything, is the Gigabyte 850 watt PSUs. So I might just be making a whole video or a whole stream one day of just making igloos out of bundled PSUs and see what we can do from that. So that is what's going on here. That is the plan. Wow, we're already at 117, and we're at 117 subs. So yeah, I missed that. So we're gonna update that, and then we're gonna get going.
Much RGB just isn't enough.
No, we need more RGB. I'm just gonna throw NAND lights in there and all that sort of stuff. We're gonna make it the most ridiculous build ever. So yeah, questions, thoughts on the build? Anything you would change? Is there anything you're crazy excited about? We're at 117. Okay, so now we're on our way to $150 Newegg gift card. We need 150. Okay, so next goal is up. Can you just sell, you know, honestly, Morton, I'm going to see if I can find like a organization that does like PCs or a computer science comp sci program, or maybe like a tech institute, and donate a bunch of them. I think that would probably be the best. So go from there. But yeah, 6800 XT is a beast I'm pretty excited about. And it keeps getting faster. Like, I don't know if you know this, but AMD has actually been doing firmware and driver updates that have been increasing overall speed of the 6800 XT. So it's like one of those things that, like, I don't know, man, AMD is just, they're on fire right now. Not the NZXT kind of fire, like the actual good fire. Which
you
is
think
kind of
they learned from getting their butts kicked?
Oh, so people are asking, what's the case? Well, we can talk about the case because we'll start from there. Let's do a teardown and talk about this. So the case that we're actually using is the new Razer Tomahawk ATX. So this is their newest one. You can actually, as far as I can tell, oh my gosh, this is heavy.
Yeah.
Holy crud.
I pulled it out of the case.
Yeah. So this is the Razer Tomahawk ATX case. In case you're wondering, this is just essentially a Lian Li Landcool 2 case. It is a Landcool 2. In fact, it actually has Landcool 2 parts inside of it. You can find Landcool 2 labeling. It is not the mesh version, obviously. It is a Landcool 2 mesh. But difference is that it has 2 tempered side glass panels, which is different, and they've completely cut off airflow at the beginning, at the top, at the front in general. And then finally, it also has chroma support in RGB underglow, which is what you're kind of getting here from a Razer standpoint. So airflow, I don't think this is going to be the best case in terms of airflow, but aesthetically, it's just a really pretty case. And Razer knows it. The Razer knows it looks good because, you know, obviously the Naga symbol at the front it lights up really well. The chrome looks really good, and it just looks really sick on your desk. So you're paying for Razer and its aesthetic looks. It is not. It is kind of like the H510 in terms of, you don't buy an H510 because you know it's a great airflow case. You buy an H510 because you like the way an H510 looks. Like this one right here. This is a terrible airflow case, but you guys can't see it because the case is blocking it. But point being is that I'm pointing at the H510, and it still looks. It's just a great looking case. So this is, as we tear it down, we'll talk through it and go from here. But this is the case we're going to be using, and this is a new case from Razer. It's $199. Just so you know, it is not a cheap case. So it is, the Landcool 2 I think is $99, so it's literally $100 more than just the same case, but it includes RGB and dual tempered glass
on both sides.
Yeah, and it weighs 1,000,000 pounds. So,
not as heavy as that Thermaltake.
No, but that Thermaltake case was like twice as big.
Don't care.
So if you wanna get ripped, like you can get ripped with this case. Like, you know, you can do like
do some curls.
Do some curls.
Do some crunches.
I'm going to pump you up.
Some squats.
I'm doing some squats with this case. I feel the burn in my flexoids. So, okay. Oh man, that is actually hefty.
What is happening?
Okay, there we go. Drops and breaks the case. Get to the chopper. So yeah, that's what's going on from here. What Thermaltake case did you use? We're talking about the Thermaltake AHT600, which looks like an attack helicopter. Yeah. And it weighs as much as an attack helicopter as well. So yeah, going from there. What is better, 3,000 megahertz or CL19 at 44? The 3,000 megahertz is actually probably going to perform better given that the latency and timings than the CL19 4400. So it's just some case in AMD's sense, you also have to take into account the Infinity Fabric and how it works at certain speeds. So there could be some benefits there, but the 4400 you're not necessarily getting anything from there. Power supply is the, we already talked about, it's the C850 from NZXT, and we'll show that a little bit later. Who's ready to build? Who's ready to build? Who's ready? I know you guys are excited. Let's go. Let's do it. We're gonna get some building in. We're gonna do a choo-choo train, huh?
Gotta get your steps in.
You gotta get my steps in. Everybody's ready. Woohoo! Let's do a numbers check real quick. Let's see who's hanging out today. We got 607 on Twitch, 603 on YouTube, 4 on Facebook, and we got 100 over there. So we got 1,300 people hanging out right now. So this is gonna be a build. Everybody's ready to build. Let's get started. So let's grab our motherboard and begin the tour, as you say, as so we say.
Tour de motherboard.
The tour de motherboard. And going from there. Okay, we're gonna open this bad boy up right here. This is our B550 Taichi. I'm excited about this. ASROCK sent this to us, by the way, so that's why it has like that, all that does this include, like, yes, we have some paid stuff and free stuff and things like that. So it's always, I always try to mark that stuff so you guys are aware when we have parts from companies versus parts I purchased. Okay, so there is
you still give your honest opinion on it.
Yeah, I can't. They don't pay me. No, they don't pay me. Like, obviously, Razer sent me the case, and I'm always like, I'm already like, please, just so you know, this is way too expensive. So yeah, you can obviously tell I'm not necessarily I'm not pulling any punches.
Case.
So here is our board. Now, one thing is, it's sad is that this part where it says Razer Chroma RGB, this is where you typically see the gears for the Taichi. But because this doesn't have it, you can't see the gears here because it's using the Chroma stuff instead. So I couldn't show you the gears. You can go check and I can show you the difference between them. Okay, so let's just take a quick tour of this so you guys can kind of understand it. Who is new to PC building? I don't know if you guys are. If you are, I like to walk you guys through and talk to you a little bit about why this board is as expensive as it is. Because honestly, the Chroma is not inflating the cost of this board. Actually, it really is a premium board. So this is obviously the AM4 socket. Up here in the top left, one thing you'll see is this actually has two 8-pin EPS connectors. That's because this is a freaking hefty VRM, which means you have a lot of stuff that's helping phased power for potential overclocking for this motherboard. This would be a great motherboard for overclocking. And the reason you see 8-pin is because this thing can shove a lot of power in it, and it has the VRM to support it, which means you can do a lot in terms of getting clean power to your CPU. This is your AM4 socket. This is where you're going to stick your CPU. If you're AMD, if you're Intel, it won't look like this at all. But all in all, this particular socket has been around since Ryzen in general. And then we're expecting some hope is that with the new 4th gen Ryzen, we actually probably will end up with the AM5 socket. This is the rumor. Over here in the top left, we actually, oh, here we go. Here, I can show you the difference. Here's the B550 Taichi. We'll show you real quick. So you guys can see the difference between the Chroma version and, wow. Yeah. So here's the Chroma version, and here is the regular B550 Taichi. You can see that right there. See? So where we have the Chroma stuff, and then like this is what I was talking about. In the new version, the Z590 version, these gears do move, and you can change the speed in the BIOS. But these are the exact same board. This is just the Taichi version non-Chroma, and then this is the typical version. So you can see they're very, very close to the same. Yeah, they're beautiful motherboards. Yeah. And ASROCK makes beautiful motherboards. So really happy with that. Thank you very much for bringing that in, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so like I said, up here in the top corner, don't run it into walls. Jeez.
Sorry.
So top corner up here, we've got, these are fan headers. This is where you're gonna plug in most of your fans. This one actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fan headers. So it's got 6 fan headers. So you can support up to 6 fans just off the motherboard in general. We're gonna have a fan hub, so we won't have to necessarily worry about that. These right here are the RGB headers. You've got a 12 volt non-addressable and a 5 volt addressable RGB. Not a lot of products use the 12 volt, but most of the time when you're hooking up RGB, this is where most people hook that stuff up. This is your RAM right here. You actually see that it's dual channel. I don't know what this board supports up to. I'm guessing one of the things that you get when you spend this kind of premium on a motherboard is higher capacity RAM. And the other thing too is you get when you spend $299 is you usually get more support for more RAM. So what's called your qualified vendor list has a tendency to be larger on more expensive boards because it is more compatible with RAM at different speeds.
I do not break all the parts.
Right here, this is your basically your 24-pin power for the rest of the motherboard. This controls the other 3/4 of the power. These 8-pin can power the CPU. This right here is USB 3. We've got USB-C right here. Then down here, we've got another USB 3, this one in a 90-degree angle. So you've actually got 2 options to support USB 3 in 2 places, something else a little bit more pricey there. We've got support for 8 SATA. This is where you're going to plug in hard drives, etc. Now down here, this is another thing that's new on $299 boards. And usually you'll see stuff like this. This has a separate power and reset button. So if you get something wrong here, then you can, like you haven't connected your front panels right, you can actually use these buttons to do things like troubleshoot, etc., reset stuff. And then it's also got a clear CMOS button, which is another benefit. The other thing here is this right here is a little notification dial that does things like tells you like what an error is. You can also change it in the BIOS to do things like tell you CPU temperatures, etc., like that. Again, something you're going to get on a more premium board that you wouldn't see on a less expensive board. We've now got 2 USB 2. Then we've got more RGB, which is again something else. You've got support for 4 RGB on this board, something you wouldn't get on a less expensive board. And then finally over here, you've got HD audio. And then you've got 1x16 and then 2x8 PCI. Remember, this is B550, so only the top one is actually PCIe Gen 4. The rest of this stuff down here is Gen 3. And then you've got support for, it looks like 3 M.2 drives, which is pretty crazy. So, so there you go right there. I got a $5 tip. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So that is our motherboard. And thank you for the $5 tip, man. That's huge. Let's go ahead and get this out. One thing that ASROCK always does is they literally zip tie their motherboard into the box here. So we're gonna use our little clippers.
Like everybody throws it in the plastic, throws it in the box. They like zip tie it to the foam.
They zip tie it to the foam, and it's like it's legit in there. Okay, so there is outside of the case. You guys can see it now. And then we're gonna kind of because this build is going to get taken apart. We're not going to be too crazy. We're going to be putting everything
boxes at me.
Yeah, I'm not going to be throwing boxes because we actually have to put it all back together. Okay, so now inside of here, I'm going to quickly grab our extra stuff. So inside here, we also get extra flib-flab, things like there's our standoff we probably need, and then screw. We're only going to need one. The other thing you got in here is it also comes with Wi-Fi, some SATA cables we don't need, and then look at this. It comes with a screwdriver. Oh, I need this screwdriver because this actually has hex screws. Luckily, I got my iFixit kit. But if you didn't, it actually comes with a screwdriver, which is kind of nice. So that's kind of annoying.
That's nice of them and annoying.
And annoying that you just didn't use Phillips screwdrivers. They were trying to be too fancy. Now, one thing, I don't know if anybody, did anybody see this? I put it up on Twitter. As Asus is actually replacing the M.2 screw. Yeah. They've actually got a finger, like you can twist it and close it so you don't lose this tiny screw. So I'm really excited about that. The nice little like change for PC builders, little celebration is that change, which is going to be pretty cool. So that's just a nice little distraction as we continue to move forward there and go from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our CPU, our 5950X. And get that going. We're going to use our Robeytech knife. Ready to go.
Robeytech knife.
Robeytech knife. Let's go ahead and peel our Mobo here. Mobo peel. Ooh, fancy. Oh yeah. Peeling the page. Here we go. Taking off that hair. Wait, no, that's not that kind of peel.
Whoa.
Okay, and then finally we got down here, we've got, and this has also got like BIOS flashback and clear CMOS and all that stuff on the back as well. This has got a lot of freaking IO on the back, which is another thing that you get, and I'll show you that just so you guys can see. I did not show this, and I should have. So you can see ton of IO. You've got a BIOS flashback, USB-C, and then you've also got like 7. SPIT if you got a digital port, and then I don't know what I'm guessing this is a 1 GBE Ethernet port. Okay, so there's our Chroma there, and we're gonna go down here and do this peel. Ooh, Razer Chroma. It's like literally just a label in there. So that'd be kind of cool if it was like a screen or something, but it's not. Okay, we're good there. Let's go ahead and get our CPU in and go from there. Oh, is this a 5900X? Oh, it is. Okay, well, we're going to use a 5900X because I have a 5900X. I have a 5950X too. Okay, fine, guys. Can you go get a 5950X so people will not be mad? We're going to put a 5950X. 1 second. I guess I just grabbed the wrong one. You're upset? Don't be upset.
I'm upset.
I unfollowed and reported. Wow. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, we're just going to grab a 5950X.
Gotta go to the next room.
Okay, we'll just go to the next room. Here we go. Look, now you guys can see it's actually a 5950X. It's a 16-core, 32-thread. Thanks for catching it.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Now we're going to open this one. There we go. Now we're using a 5950X. You guys don't have to get so mad.
Too late. They're already mad.
Yeah, they're in. So, oh, you're welcome, DV2. It is. A 5900X is better for games. But people just want to get mad. So there you go. There's our 5950X right here. You guys are like genuinely like worried. Don't, you know what? Honestly, guys, I don't think you guys should get mad. Like here's the deal. You should not get mad at this. I mean, these are great CPUs in general, and a 5950X. Don't get mad at using a 5950X. 5950Xs are great. These are indestructible. You're not gonna have any problems at all. You got to go from there. You know this is gonna be fine. You don't have to lick it. It's all fine. It's just like they're indestructible. They're gonna be fine. So you don't have anything to worry about. And yeah, the pins are fine. I mean, it's like it's just like, and it's good. It's like really good for getting the beard and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's just like you don't have anything to worry about.
You guys brought it upon yourselves.
You brought it upon yourselves. The 59. Now let's see if when we put this in here, if it just works. I mean, that's the thing that you really want to know is like, is this 5950X going to work? Like that's the question. So here we'll just make sure. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fine. I feel like the pens are fine. Like it looks completely fine here. Like it looks okay. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. We'll find out. Who wants to bet? We got bets on if it boots when we're done. Here we go. There we go. Gonna pop it in there. It's gonna be good. Just gonna make sure it all works. It'll be fine. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so 5950X is in there. Let's grab our RAM kit now and our other stuff. Okay. Oh, I broke a little bit of the plastic off. Oh, that's okay. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Okay, now we're gonna open up our RAM here. Oh, Wolf, we'll get it out to you. Oh, look at this RAM. This RAM is just gorgeous.
$4.99 super chat.
Oh no, $4.99. How good is an RTX 3070 with a 3700X? Absolutely fine. You have no problem with that whatsoever. Those are great. That's a great combination. Okay, here we go. Getting our RAM out. We're dropping it like waffles here. Mad waffle. Wait, why are people triggered? I don't understand. Everything's fine. Why are you guys getting mad? It's fine. Like there was no hair in it at all. Like it was okay.
He licked it clean.
I licked it clean. Guys, I wiped it off. It's gonna be fine. I would not worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Not fine, not okay. What's wrong, Misty? I don't understand. It's gonna, look, here's the deal. If it boots, will you still be mad? That's the question. I mean, if it boots, it's fine, right? Like, then you have nothing to worry about. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop. You guys, you gotta come down. I want to be super clear. This thing that I'm throwing around, this is not a 5950X. This is an old Ryzen CPU that some dude broke a long time ago, and I use for just these kind of things. I did not throw away the 5950X. There was nothing I did. I totally was messing with you guys and triggering with you to play a joke. Calm down. I did not break a CPU, okay? Jeez, you guys. Wow. I totally did the old switcheroo and going from there. This is the broken one, as you can see, is now miscolored from all the licking and everything like that. So it's fine. You guys are like, wow, it was a stunt double. Oh man. Okay, so going down to the top down and going from here. Okay, so guys, we have, what we're gonna do is you see there's a little slot in the PCB right here. Wow, you can see like the whole PCB here. We're gonna basically gonna take this little slot and line it up just like that, and then click! Oh, that was a good click. Such a good click. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with this one. This one a little bit more fancy. Click. That was a good click. That was a fancy click. Okay, here we go. This is a Scottish click.
No, he doesn't clean it after he licks it.
Oh, clack! That's a good click right there. And then finally, you've got the tree click. Here it is, right here. Here you go. This is how you do click in tree. There you go. So there you go. We got all the clicks in. Everything's in. Going from there, and going from there. So, okay, we're good there. Let's go ahead and open up. We have to grab our fancy iFixit screwdriver. Angel Z Lopez says, I'm a minimum of 400 pounds. Dude, you need to learn to math, because if you think I look 400 pounds, then you have something wrong with your eyes, and you may want to get your eyes checked. I am nowhere near that much. near weighing that much. So, I am sorry.
Camera adds 200.
Yeah, apparently the camera adds way more than that. 200 pounds. Wow. That guy has like a lot of. He has a lot of like. That guy is like wow. He must be really fun at parties. You know what game? You know what job he should get is the guess the weight job. You weigh at least 580 pounds. It's like what? He's like just losing money left and right for the carnies. I hope you become a cardi. I'm gonna use their screw because I don't want to spend the time finding the right screwdriver.
Nope, not the right one. Nope, not the
nope,
right
not
one.
the right one. Nope, not the right one. We're just gonna use theirs. We're gonna put. Not that the iFixit doesn't have the right size. We're just gonna go from there.
I'll do my best next time, Cole Martin.
There we go. Ooh. I've opened the ASROCK screwdriver, which is actually, this is like, it's got the little top on it, so it makes it actually really easy. Here we go. Now we got the right one. It's almost like iFixit. It's not as smooth.
Click.
Click. Okay, so we're popping. This is like, is this one piece? It's like a fancy, it's like a super fancy motherboard here. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So we've got that out now. Looks like we don't actually have to worry about using the standoffs because the standoff actually is held in by the. Oh, I have an open one right here. I'm just gonna use this one.
Use that one.
I'm just gonna use this one. Here, you can put that
use
one.
That one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use this blue. You don't have to use that, whatever it was, but this one might have an OS on it, so I'm gonna use this one instead, which is fine. Okay, so here we go. We got a little slot in the PCB. We're just gonna put that in just like that, and then there we go. Oopsie. Oh, I almost shot the...
Trey, do this. Trey, do that.
Trey, do...
Put this away.
Oh, I was like, where's the screw? Oh, don't forget to peel.
Whoopsie.
Don't forget to peel the blue. Right there at the bottom. Oh, there we go.
You see that...
Okay, we're going to take...
Was that a retailer in Pakistan started selling the 3060s?
Or early? Yeah. He actually, because he was just out of stock and all the crypto, because most of the the big cryptocurrency miners are based out of Iran because they can get power for super cheap. So they were like, and so a bunch of them got 3060s early. And you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, it's pretty weird. Okay, just popping that in now.
Yeah, I didn't read the story. I just saw.
Okay, so M.2 is installed now. We got our CPU installed. We got our RAM installed. Let us look, because I haven't...
Who knows my real name?
I haven't done an EK AIO.
I do every once in a while.
See what the mount is like for this. Because we want to figure that out. We're going to look at our EK mount real quick.
I do play Rocket League.
Okay, so we're just going to take a look at this.
Every once in a while.
There we go.
I'm not a flyer. If I'm on your team, I'm not a flyer.
So Duke, I would wait unless you need it, unless you have no GPU. The problem is that people are selling last gen hardware. He's basically the question he had was he's like, should I wait? He's like, I'm having a hard time getting a 3060. Should I wait and just go buy an older hardware? The problem is this older hardware is selling for as much as last gen, as next gen stuff, and so it's almost like you're going to get ripped off there too. So unless you absolutely need to, I would just wait until you can get the card that you want. So yeah, that would be my thing. You can't yeah.
Have you ever done a water build before?
Have I ever done? Yes. I've done custom water cooled. We've done them here on the channel. The first one we ever did, we did a soft tube one. We haven't done a hard tube, full hard tube build on the channel, but I have filled. We did the Twitch one where we did all of the building right here on the show, so which is pretty crazy. Okay, this is complicated.
Kamikaze is Jared.
This is complicated. I have done this before. Okay, so we have A10. Those are not what we need. These are for AMD screws. I'm assuming we need that. I'm gonna have to look at the book. I forgot how to do this. I haven't done this in a while. That's right. This has got that really weird AMD bracket that goes in there. I've done this. We did this last time. We did this was when we did the Fantex Etho 2 build, and then it like ended up being wacky. Okay, so I need to put in the. I don't need the LG backplate. Where's the AM4? This is what I was looking for.
It is 6:35.
Okay,
PM.
this is not bad. Okay, so this is all I got to do is remove these, which is good, using the WoW stick. WoW stick. I love the WoW stick.
Yeah, you can get help in the Discord
Okay,
for your
WoW
PC
stick.
not turning on.
WoW stick. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to help you troubleshoot. Like, could you imagine that just in the middle of every stream? Okay, guys, we gotta help this. We gotta help this poor gentleman get his PC on. Like nobody gets to watch the rest of the build.
The best place to go.
Yeah.
I've had friends go to the Discord
And get the help they need. We have some incredible tech folks, right? Like who literally just take the time to do it. I am
going to be able to
super grateful for them because they really do make our lives better.
To finish this PC in an hour and a half?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
I have 2 hours.
No, I said an hour and a half.
Well, I have 2 hours.
I challenge you.
That's okay. Still have 2 hours.
Nope.
Okay,
Not by my calculations.
Put these in real quick. What we're doing is right now what we're doing is we're getting the socket ready. So when we put the motherboard in, we don't have to worry about doing any of this stuff afterwards. I like to do this on the outside.
Motherboard? Where's the fatherboard?
Over there with the baby board. I have multiple. Why do I have 5?
I thought someone said, can this run RuneScape?
Okay, there we go. That's screwed in. Got one more to pop in here real quick. And this has got like it's actually a pretty easy installation. The only thing we need for this is this and this. Everything else we do not need because we're going to use different. We are going to need those. There's our screws. But the rest of this stuff is all Intel.
I thought NVIDIA was coming out with crypto miner GPUs.
That is a rumor, but the thing is that even regardless, right? Like they still take from the same card things, right? Like still same semiconductors, all that sort of stuff. So it's not really going to save you.
Stop taking the GPUs.
Yeah,
this is the card that you want.
Yeah, it's just going to be a pain in general.
I still don't understand the whole crypto mining.
Well, Bitcoin is worth a bunch of money. So,
I know.
Yeah. So if you bought like $1,000 of Bitcoin in 2013, you'd have $2.2 million today. What's my favorite soda? My favorite soda is ice, which I really enjoy. Second one is Diet Coke. I drink a lot of Diet Coke.
Ugh.
But I don't know why I got addicted to Diet Coke, but that's what it was. Okay, let's go to our wide one and let's strip this
My new
case.
favorite, Mountain Dew watermelon.
Oh, I haven't even tried that.
Major melon.
Okay, here we go. Hefty boy.
That's the flavor of the month for me.
Okay, first thing we're gonna do is
Pepsi, y'all.
does this come? Whoa. This is like legit. Does this not come out? Oh wow. These do not come off. These do not look like they come off. So we've got a big. It does not look that way. We got a big. Is this a? This is going to be an interesting build for us to build in if we can't do it that way. Oh, click. It's got a click for the hold. Look at this side. Yeah, these do not come off. You literally cannot take these off.
Oh.
You cannot. Okay, well, we now know something that we did not know. You literally have to keep these on. You can't even strip this case down that much. That's kind of interesting. Never seen that before. That's a first. Let's see if you can take, you should be able to pull the front off though. Okay, so that comes off. Wow, that is hefty. So that's the chroma for that. I mean, that thing weighs a lot. But that's gonna be kind of annoying. So we'll have to work around.
You can't unscrew it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't, like this thing is like genuinely like built like a brick. Okay, so we'll do some side. Let's go to side camera here. You guys can see me take here from the front. We're gonna take this down, and we're gonna grab our extra hardware out of here. There's our hardware. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that.
They say it. Someone's saying they do pop off.
Oh, never mind. Yes, they do. They pop off from the front. Okay, thank you.
All right.
You got it.
I'm a dummy.
Yes, they pop off. They don't pop off from the hinge. Okay, cool. Learn something. I make mistakes, so you don't have to. Okay, there we go. And they actually pop off from the side, but they do come off. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Not bend it. There it goes. Okay, cool. That's kind of a funky design.
Thank you, chat.
Thanks, chat.
Again,
Okay.
you come to the rescue.
Now we got to figure out how to get this thing out, which I'm assuming got a little brick thing in here. It doesn't, it's just like, I think it's because this is in. I'm going to strip this down. Okay, so in the back, and this is just like the LAN Cool 2. These, like I said, this is the LAN Cool 2. This has covers to hide all of your cable management mistakes.
How many likes do we need
800,
again?
800.
800.
800 likes, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. There's all of our stuff right there.
415 away.
Like okay, so we've got that undone now. Now the last thing I want to do is we're just going to quickly undo this real quick. And we're just going to move this forward.
800 likes on YouTube, we do a giveaway.
Yes.
Sorry, it was more of a statement than a question. Wait.
Interesting. This block, I think you can, I'm trying to figure out how to take this block out. It looks like this case. There's lots of ribbon cables, by the way, for like doing the, there's nothing down at the bottom. Oh, there's another one down at the bottom. I'm gonna look at the bottom here real quick. Just figure out how to strip this down, and I'll talk to you guys about what I did when I looked through in the center. Okay, there's our dust filter. I'm gonna take the dust filter off. Dust filter. Okay, I don't need to take the dust filter off. What I want to do, I'm trying to figure out now, there's a way to move this at the bottom. Because I want it to scoot over so I can take this brick out. I know you can move it. The question is, how do you move it? Oh, there you go. Okay. Gotta push. Push harder, Roby. There we go. Okay, now you can get the brick out. Okay, so I'll talk you guys through this real quick, what I had to do.
Push it real good.
What I had to do to kind of get this undone. So we'll go to top-down view and walk you guys through this real quick. Okay. So, a couple things that are different about this versus the LAN Cool 2 I want to walk you guys through. First, I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see it a little bit better. So, again, you do have the covers. You do have the covers that go over everything so you can hide all your stuff. This is your Chroma module. As you can see, the one thing that's kind of creepy about they're crazy is that this thing uses super thin ribbon cable. So when you are building, make sure that you take extra care here in terms of not breaking this, because then you'll basically break your underglow support and stuff like that. When I talked about taking the glass off, I was looking at taking the glass off via just all up, but basically the glass panel actually goes into these little holes right here and then slides down. So that's how you basically get the glass panel off, and then all of your cable management. The other thing too is that in order to get, there's like a filled brick in here. The only way to do that is there's a little screw on this drive tray that allows you to actually move the drive tray around, which is kind of cool. Something I like about the LAN Cool, but you have to push it all the way in to be able to open this up and pull it out. So those are the things I kind of did to strip. I also took the front panel off. The one thing that's really nice about this, we're going to throw our MF120s in this real quick in just a second. Remember, this actually comes out. I'll show you that from the side here. There are two, here we go, go into the side view. There are two screws. Actually, I'll show you top down first. Two screws that hold it in, one screw that holds it in right here, and then there's one on the other side that'll allow you to take this out. There we go.
If you wanted to, can you take the bay out?
Yes, and you can take this out too. Oh, you can take the bay. I don't think so. I can look. I don't think you can take the bay out. There's that one, and we're going to do the other side real quick. Okay, now what I'm doing this for is this allows me to remove the tray to put our fans in, which is kind of cool. So then now our tray is out. We can put our fans in. We're going to do that and install our MF120s real quick. This case is still not a whole lot lighter with everything out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is grab our MF120s and get these installed. Now these are, like again, I don't know if these are necessarily the, well, they're probably fine. I mean, we'll have to see what the airflow is. You might, my recommendation being is given this case needs a lot of, may potentially need a lot of airflow. If you might be working in some place that has, like, is unusually hot and you wanted to use this build, I might suggest using something specifically high static pressure fans that are gonna pull more air in, because you're gonna need a lot of air sucked in from the sides to basically make this work really well. Okay. I wonder if this has any, does this have any? It does, okay. There's 1, 2. Wow, we're getting really close to 150 already. 3. Okay, there we go. And then these are all need for the...
Can I have this PC?
No. Okay. Thanks for asking. But no.
Hey, you missed 100% shot. Oh my God. 100% of the shots you don't take.
You don't take? Okay, so we're just going to get this in.
It'll be announced Friday.
Yeah, Friday is when we're going to win. They announce the winner of the January one. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
I did it just for you, Cole Martin.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to get these not stuck in like this. We're just going to get them in so they can get them mounted real quick. We want them to be about even. Okay. Get them even out. Actually, it'll probably be better. It might be better, given that we won't be able to see them, I'm actually going to push them mostly to the top so they get most of the airflow is at the top of the case and not at the bottom. So I'm not going to actually do these even. Because that's where most of the components we want cooled are.
Spoofer wants you to make sure all the X's on the back are the same way.
Okay, I'll check, yeah. They should be, but I will check. We'll do the first one and then verify from there, because we'll use this one as the one to set. Like I said, I want most of the airflow at the top. These have a tendency to be very hard fans to screw in. They don't work very well with the WoW stick, though powerful, not the, and this has a tendency to start, oop, all right, maybe we'll go that high. Right there is where we're gonna be able to go, the highest we're gonna be able to go. Right there. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Okay, cool. These other fans in. Then we'll check, make sure they're in the right way. Okay, next one. So we'll verify that the X's are the right way. That was important to you guys. Oh, I can see why you said that. Yeah. Not that anybody can see them because they're blocked out by the Razer logo, but we'll make sure. Okay, they are all the same direction. I think this is going to have to go a little bit lower just because I'm not going to be able to push this one high. I'll see real quick. Make sure that this is going to fit. Barely.
Using the B550 because
that's what ASROCK sent us. And we wanted there is an X570 version of that motherboard, yes. Oh. But I'm using B550 because ASROCK sent us a B550, and we wanted to use Chroma. And I wanted to use it with the Razer case. The X570 version of the motherboard is $399. So it's quite a bit more expensive. Whew. Go. One more. Okay. Now we won't be focusing too much on cable management because, like I said, the case doesn't give us. We don't need to do it a lot. The other thing too is that this PC is getting taken apart, so we're not going to be keeping it. Big boy screws. Just gonna make sure all the screw holes are in because that'll pretty much hold this down here anyway. Okay, now I can tighten it. There we go. Okay, there we go. All of our screws are in, and now in our nice little case here, I do one little quick zip tie to get these kind of keeping these grouped together. Want to make sure it stays. That one. That we don't necessarily have to worry about. Okay. Fans are done. Well, at least those fans. Now we get the motherboard put in and move on. Just on this side, holds it in. Okay, cool. Now let's get this back in the case. Side view for you. We're just going to basically take this. Put it in.
You got your fan connectors and then your RGB connectors.
Yep, I got fan connectors and RGB connectors.
That's why there's so many cables.
Yeah, that's why this is why this is kind of overloaded.
You got a $10 tip from Spoofer.
Hey, Spoofer, thank you very much for the $10 tip, man. That's amazing. Thank you. We're going to run these into their little hole here. The other thing, too, is this case, $199, comes with one fan. And it's not even RGB.
you get your GPUs at all the same sites that everybody else does, except for you just got to be on it 24/7.
Yeah, I don't get my GPUs. I get my GPUs from Adorama, B&H, Best Buy, Newegg, and then I like the other thing too is I have people who are on my community who also, like, when there's shuffles, they enter the shuffles in mine, you know, and for me and stuff like that. And then I have people who go to Micro Centers too, who also help me get GPUs.
It's not just Roby, as a whole team.
Yeah, because a lot of people want to help me create content. So this is their you know, a lot of people get entertainment for this, so they help me buy cards so we can continue to stream, which is awesome, and I appreciate it. Why is this not?
We don't have a Micro Center in Washington.
No, we asked them.
Tigger, I bug them, I don't know, once a month.
Why is this? How does it go down here?
Sorry, it went over my head. There
it is. There it is. Okay, so we got the fan thing is in now. We're just going to quickly screw that back in.
It's even more painful because fries used to be so great. Now it's just a place where you can go get duct tape and zip ties.
Yeah,
I mean, tweezers.
Can't even really get anything there anymore. Okay, so we're just quickly mounting our fans back in, and then we'll put our CPMs. Okay, so there we go. Fans are in. You can see that now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in our motherboard. Luckily, the cool thing about this case, and this is just land cool, is that it has a lot of, it's all managed already, so it makes it really easy. Okay, let's go to top down.
Oh, we know fries is dead. We know.
Yeah, we're well
Nothing
aware.
but duct tape, zip ties, and DJ equipment.
Yeah, not even good DJ equipment. I don't even know. I don't know anything about DJ equipment, so maybe it is good. Okay, here we go. Popping our crazy Razer Chroma. There we go. It's in. Look at that. Looks good. I guess what I could do.
I'm guessing.
I'm actually going to go over for the cable extension, so I won't have to worry about that. This is a 90 degrees, so it should be fine. The next thing we're going to do, and they probably thought about this stuff, right? Like knowing that this is more people are going to buy this to go with the Razer case, so they probably, I'm guessing that's probably one of the reasons they have the 90 degree on here. It's a guess. I'm not sure that that's true, but it'd be kind of cool. This comes with a bunch of Razer stickers. Another reason it costs $199.
There's at least $50 right there.
Yeah, right here, like right here, guys. This is why you get paid. This is why you pay. Like these right here. This is what you wanted. You know it. There you go. Okay.
At least Best Buy has started to step up their PC game.
Yeah, actually, I would say Best Buy's is getting pretty good. Like they partnered with the right people. They partnered with like Asus, MSI, and Corsair, right? So it's like
I've seen a lot of Logitech stuff.
Yeah, well, but they have a lot of PC components now. Like I probably buy AIOs. I probably buy AIOs from them at least once or twice a month.
It's been a while since I've been in one.
I mean, online is obviously way better, right. But yeah. Okay, here we go. So now we've got that ready to go. We get our screws in. We want to grab the little lippy ones. That's usually the ones that are always the motherboard ones. Lippies. There we go.
Everything in Canada is so expensive. Well, not everything. Games and PC components are.
Trying to find our little. Go.
Yeah, you're lucky. Just keep rubbing it in, chat, that you guys live near Micro Center.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we are not. Well, luckily, okay. So luckily, I get to go to LA like once or twice a month. So yes, I was at Micro Center. I was at Micro Center yesterday, Monday.
I can't wait to go to Mecca.
And so, but they had nothing like that I wanted. But I could. I had the option if they had anything. I could have done it. But like the problem is that right now, like there's just like it's only going to get worse. 3080s are going to get worse with the Chinese New Year. the semiconductor short. I mean, sorry, the
Oh,
there's a ton of shortages right
I
now.
didn't know there was another shortage.
Yep. Big reason
because
is
of
that the
capacitor?
reason that there's a big shortage is because car manufacturers expected, because of COVID, they expected not people. They didn't expect as many car sales, and the problem is that so all of the plants ramped down, and then car sales went through the roof, and at the same time, you also had like Xboxes and everything else.
Car sales went through the roof because then they start dropping all the prices.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, the point is that so just a lot of things have just continued to wreck our fun and wreck our fun in general. Okay, so we got that all done. The Mobo is now in and ready to go. Let's add our last. We're going to remove this fan and put in our next MF120 GT. We'll go to our side camera real quick.
That's what I hear. I can't wait to go to one day.
There we go. Okay, let's not drop the fan. There we go.
Forgot a screw upper left corner.
Oh, okay. Throw that in real quick. I see it. I will add that screw real quick. Not that it matters because this build's getting taken apart, but we'll be thorough. There we go.
I'd drive 2 hours for a
There we go.
micro center.
Okay, now it's in. Screws in. Okay, let's add our next fan. That here.
And your bit rate's so constant. Is it because you're not streaming a game?
My bitrate is constant because we also have 1 gig internet. Yeah, makes a big difference. Like we actually, and the other thing too at my house, like I have 2 1 gig internets coming in, and one of them went down. So like now the other one's just managing. So it's just like we have redundancy because we just want to make sure that we don't have a problem. Like if both went down, that'd be kind of funny. But like we actually run I have Comcast and I have CenturyLink at the same time. So if internet goes down, I can still work, still switch the other one. And then I actually link them, so we have 2 gig and. But just as network traffic.
I didn't know that's the thing.
Dude, you gotta. Your life is making content. You just want to make sure that you're not doing anything. Okay, we're gonna make sure. Well, okay, we're gonna do this X on this one. It won't matter. Well, all those are like this. I'd have to. It's not gonna have to do this. It's gonna. This one's not gonna be the same. I don't want that cable.
One is not like the other.
Well, this one you can actually see. The other ones you can't. Okay, here we go. But we'll make sure the AIO ones match the front ones because the other ones you won't be able to see. Ooh, wow. Good job, Robes. $5. Thank you very much, too. Thank you very much, Baylor, for the super chat. Wait, like, I'd have to do it like this. How long is this? Yeah, I'm just going to do it top. Okay. Okay. Put these in real quick.
It says, yo, I'm from Washington too. I've been trying to get PC parts. Once all my parts come in, can you help me build my first PC? LOL. My 5800X comes tomorrow.
Nice. Congratulations on the 5800X. Did you get that via the raffle or how did you get that? Unfortunately, I can't. The only way I do builds now, buddy, is unfortunately is all via commissions. I wish I could sit there and help everybody build all the PCs, but I don't have the time. Okay, so that is in. We've got our fan in. We got it routed. Now we're just gonna put our AIO together.
Sorry, Spoofer, I didn't see your message. What was it?
We still have a Radio Shack. We still have a Radio Shack here in Washington. Okay, so now we're gonna put our AIO together. Ugh. Okay, top-down radiator, top-down view.
I can't see the tip anymore. There was too much chat. I couldn't see it.
Okay, so now we're going to open this up. Top-down. Okay, we got to put our bracket on as well. This does have thermal paste. Good. Good to know. Okay, we're going to be putting this in like that. So we want this to go like that. Now we need to grab our last two MFGTs fans. And those X's match. What was that?
That was the WoW stick.
Oh, the WoW stick fell. Still work? Okay, it still works. Everything's fine. The WoW stick's fine. Okay, now, if you use these fans, one thing I will tell you, MF120 GTs, because they are higher, they actually are taller, they actually come with their own radiator screws because they are longer. So do not use the screws that come with your AIO. Use the ones that come with the MF120s. Let's get this up so you guys can see a little bit better. Get you a little bit of a better view. You want to be entertained. Okay, there we go. Okay, the other thing that's nice about these is that these are not as long as they're like just tipped. Just gotta put the tip in. I wonder if these are the right screws. These may not be the right ones. These may be the shorter ones. These might be the ones that came with the other cool. Let's see if they have them here. This is. This might need its own. These might be really long. It's the same length. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. See? So luckily, if you look at this, I don't know why I got pixelated, but you can see how much longer that is. These are the ones that come with the old one. I had both. So you want to use the ones that come with the MF120 GTs, not these.
You see the super chat?
I did not.
Super chat 569. I was Baylor. I was just looking on the AMD website one day and it was available. Got really lucky.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, dude. There we go. Okay, now, see, there's plenty of room there for these to go in. You just want to do one in each corner, like that. And then you can do the other ones, because then it's all set. There you go. They come with different setups.
Bernie said, "Why Trey so awesome?"
He's not. Oh, yes, he's actually.
I'm a slacker.
Okay, yeah, Trey is awesome. Okay, getting close. Yeah, it's supposed to snow not tomorrow. Now it was supposed to snow tomorrow, but now it's not supposed to snow tomorrow. We, like, at one point in time, was, like, really supposed to be a lot of snow, and now I don't know what's actually going to happen. Like, I will just take it as it comes. But we are supposed to be getting snow, maybe. But I don't actually know what is...
Yes, Spoofer, I didn't see what you said either. I think chat just moved by real fast, and I didn't catch it.
Well, you can just type it again, because you can read it, yeah.
Just type it again, and I'll read it to Roby.
Okay, we have all our fans in now. So now our MF120 GTs are in.
Darren, you're not wrong.
Put our AIO in. Our AIO. AIO. Okay, this is all in good shape.
Bernie says it's -20 and he has like 2 feet of snow.
Yikes. That is not us right now. Okay, now let's go to side cam and get our AIO mounted. Oh, first thing I'm going to do though, just to make things a little easier, and you guys have seen me do this before, is grab, just so we can run it a little bit nicer, is grab a zip tie. And
Spoofer said tip was for actually paying attention to your chat the best you can.
I do. I try very hard. And then we have people like Trey who come.
And then I miss it.
And then he misses. But no, it's like we do, like I try very hard to pay attention. And Trey, I think the plan is Trey will be here on Wednesdays. I think almost every Wednesday moving forward. So you guys will see him pretty consistently on Wednesdays. That's why I am more focused on building today, and he is paying attention to chat. We're getting super close to our 150. I think we're at 148. Is that what that is? We're at 142, guys. We're 8 away from 150. That $150 Newegg gift card. We're going to start getting into GPUs. I mean, into CPUs.
We're 300 away from 300 likes away on YouTube.
And 300 likes away from YouTube on YouTube for the next giveaway.
I have a full-time job, so I can't be here for every stream. And a family.
Okay. He also lives quite a ways away.
Yeah.
So it's awesome that he is here as much as he is. So take it.
Thank you. I do.
Okay, so this is where, again, I was talking about this material. This material, like, this is what leaked on me. What I'm working now is just to get the bracket installed for the AMD, for putting it on the AMD. Okay, so the tubes go out the back, so I need these brackets, and then you need. Oh, did I put them in the box? I did. Must have. We're gonna take our little silver screws, which we do need.
You got a $10 tip.
Another $10 tip. Jeez, you guys.
From
thank you very much.
ETN Wesley.
Thank you very much for the tips, guys. You guys are super supportive.
Yeah, the tips don't pop up like super chats do.
Thank you very much for the tip. Super appreciate it.
It's on our the program we use. It's very easy for me to miss that because super chats pop up real big on the program that we use, and tips do not. So.
Okay, so the back. This is going to be in the back.
Yeah, our program doesn't show the gifted subs.
Yeah, it just tells you. Yeah, I can see them here. Okay, so this has got a lot of freaking thermal paste on it. Okay, so this is going towards the back. These are going to go like this. Okay, so I'm going to put our brackets on.
I'm reading chat on a Chromebook, and if it gets too much traffic, it crashes.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Okay, we're just putting our bracket in now. There we go. Another bracket. There you are. There's some like thick thermal paste on this EK at AIO. Like thick boy thick.
Yeah, the laptop I have is really old and is slower than this Chromebook that I'm using. Which is sad.
Okay, so now AIO is ready to be installed. Everything is good to go there. Just got to mount it here in a minute.
Some people want a dad joke when you have a moment to pause.
I will, yes. When I get the AIO installed, we will do a dad joke. Promise. Get our AIO in now. AIO. Never gets old.
For you.
Yeah, for me. Okay, here we go. Going to side camera here in a second.
No problem. So, you know this one here? I'm the voice of the people.
You are? We're screwed.
The voice of chat to you.
Oh, okay, that's true. That's true. Okay, getting this off to the side here. Ooh, we have an extra little screw here we're going to put in here so we don't lose that. Okay, pushing this over. We can get it in. top mounting this bad boy. Oh. And we have to be really careful because this one does not have the cover on it. So I'm gonna be really careful not to get the thermal paste all. Looks like it's just not gonna go well, I'll be honest.
It'd be 6 more subs for the next tier.
Yeah, it goes to the next tier, and then we do the next giveaway. And I'll do a little break and do a dad joke as soon as we get our AIO, and I'll go through the giveaways again because we probably have a lot more people here, even though our thing doesn't show us right now. Looks like Restream's kind of struggling. Okay, so now okay, cool. That is all up. How much room do we have when we push this pretty far forward? A little bit. A lot of. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead just to be safe, because this one is gonna be the hardest thing to install. And I'm gonna go ahead and mount our RGB header. Oh, that went in really easily.
What's up, Icy Sniper?
And then this one.
No, we just build PCs and leave them off.
Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. We got all that stuff mounted. We're gonna get it mounted into the frame now. Luckily, the thing is being.
CPU is a Ryzen 9 5950.
Yeah, don't worry. They all reminded me that it had to be a 5950. I accidentally grabbed a 5900 from the storeroom, and people were like, "That's not a 5950." So we definitely know it's a 5950.
It is. It's great. Lots of room for so many activities.
Okay, getting our AIO up here. Light level mounted. We can put the rest of this in. You guys a top-down view here. There we go. Okay, now far.
Chosen Time asked, how stable is the 5950X? I've heard some people say they have to undervolt it in lower core clocks.
I haven't had that problem. I wonder why they're having to do that. I have not had any issues with any of the 5950Xs I've put in. So that sounds like some of that could be people putting 5950Xs in super cheap motherboards. That's usually a cost for that.
I need like 250 likes on YouTube and it'll be good for a giveaway.
Okay, I'm going to, unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm gonna have to take this off because I have to hook up the CPU EPS power connector. It's blocked. So put this down like this. I'm gonna hook this up real quick. And this is our EPS power. We have to plug it in.
What's your
There we go.
Izan asks the best B550 board.
The best B550? I mean, honestly, this is probably way up there. I'd say some of the high-end B550s like the ROG ones are also really good. But this one is like, in terms of just, the other one is the MSI. I really like the B550 as well. This is like, in terms of just fully loaded board, this is a really fully loaded board. Okay.
I say Robey's go-to AIO is probably the Capellix right now.
Yeah, the Capellix, for a value standpoint, $140 comes with a hub. It also looks really nice. Like it's not, and the other, like some of the best like RGB control software is iCUE. Yes, it's kind of a bit overhead, but in terms of options, this really does a great job. There we go. Okay, now we can finish.
Okay, all these best parts can probably be answered better on the Discord, guys.
Actually, and the other thing too is if you want to look on, we have a video, Best of 2020, which you can check as well. Okay, now we go. We're gonna do our top down now. This is like, so you guys can see the rest of these get no memory card. Cannot play. Oh, I hit a button. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Hold on one sec. Shoot. I have this in a different setting. Must have hit a button that I wasn't supposed to do. Hold on one sec, guys. We're gonna have to switch our camera real quick. I'm gonna have to use the chair.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Like,
it's
how
so
to
high.
use that? Get up.
It's so high. The camera is so high. It's stuck in a. It's stuck in a.
In the sky.
Stuck in a weird. Hold on one sec, guys. See if it shows up there. There you go. Yeah. When at first you don't succeed, just turn it off and turn it back on again. Okay, now you guys can see. Here we go. Now
That's a top-down camera.
Yeah, it's a top-down camera. Sorry about that, guys. Now I'm not going to push this sideways. Main reason being is that I don't want to jostle the head or the AIO pump. But right now, it's the reason it's. You're not gonna be able to see all 8 screws go in, but that is why. So I will be putting them all in. Don't worry. Shut up, Siri.
Shut up, Siri.
Shut up, Siri.
Shut up, Siri.
Siri's listening to everything we say. Shut up, Siri. Okay, last screw.
Cut my finger on work. At work. I don't know if it was a bone or one of my knives.
Okay, screws are in. Side cameras set up.
Sub goal reached. Thank you, Blondie.
Oh, sub goal 156. On our way to the next one. Now that once I get this mounted, I'll switch the one to we're not on our way to a 5600X is the next giveaway. So we got to get to 300. So, and I'll read a dad joke and all that stuff too. Just trying to stay on top of all of this stuff that's happening. So much happening right now. So much happening. Okay, these I can put in here. This I don't need. These I do need.
Kind of standstill and likes.
Just not, nobody's liking, huh? So we have 683 hanging out on YouTube, 705 on Twitch right now, 108 over on Twitch for 108 over on Twitch at Newegg right now. So, okay, so here we're gonna be really careful here and set this down nicely.
The new house is great.
Set this down.
Thank you, Blondie. It's great.
Okay.
Everything's pretty much set up. I finally got my game room / board game room done. It's almost done. Needs some tidying up. But yeah.
Okay, just putting this in real quick.
Good.
There we go. Get these to go like this.
This is not a commission. This is showing off a new case build.
Yeah, this is like a new case.
Yeah, I have a stream room, but I don't call it a stream room in front of my wife. It's the game room. What's that? I should. I could.
There we go.
I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay, there we go. There's that. on. We're going to just get it mounted real quick and then basically be able to do our dad joke. It depends. Somebody's Division's asking, Division, it's DIVQSN, is asking is it good for gaming, that particular brand? It's good for gaming. Again, RAM is about to timing, so obviously lower latency and faster speeds. Like if you get like 4,000 megahertz at like CL14, that would be incredible. But that would be also incredibly expensive. So yes, Vengeance is a perfectly good RAM, for gaming. It's just that's the stuff you want to pay attention to. You want to pay attention to what speed, B, what cast latency, and then from there find the best, highest speed at lowest latency that you can afford. So, and then make sure that it's also on the preferred vendor list for your motherboard.
I made the mistake of calling the game room my room.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, "Oh, it's your room." I was like, not what I meant to say, but those are the words that left my mouth.
That's funny right there. Okay, we're getting super close, guys.
That's funny right there.
Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna simply tighten this all the way down. A little bit at a time on each side.
I just had to remember the rest of the day, be like, yeah, it's the game room, not my room. It's okay, the couch is pretty comfortable. I picked it out myself.
Oh, jeez. Seems like a bad conversation.
No, it's nice little section, all that. She wanted to have like no part in picking out the couch, so it was great. Like, this is too much for me. All right.
Okay, so everything is now set up on the AIO. Gonna get this put away, then we'll do a dad joke and keep moving forward.
It's just random. Maybe they announce on Twitter, but you just save that page and you hit refresh every 2 seconds.
There we go. Okay, let's change the goal here real quick. So we're at 156. We're going to we're on our way to a 5600X giveaway.
We need 200 more likes on YouTube.
We need 300. There we go. Next goal is up. I'll do a dad joke in just a second. Run this one little cable up, and then we'll know our AIO is done. These little cables.
That's probably the best way. Socials and email. Isn't NVIDIA, didn't you sign up for email to hold your spot or something like that?
No, it's EVGA.
That's what I meant to say, EVGA.
Yeah, the only one is the EVGA and basically Newegg, the Newegg Shuffler, kind of like your best bets for getting GPUs right now. If that's what you're trying to do, those are your top options, I would say.
Do you like that? Like, putting your email in and securing your spot?
Yeah, I have it. I just haven't been chosen yet.
No, I'm just saying, like if everybody did that, would that be like a better way rather than just? Like,
maybe. I mean, the problem is you just have no chance to know, right? Like you have no way of knowing how close you are, right? Which is the hardest part.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think there is no really good way to do it outside of just make more dang cards so we can all buy what we want, right? And the problem is that that's just not going to happen.
Right.
So there's just a lot of things kind of going against all this stuff right now. Okay.
And, like, nobody probably thought PC gaming was going to take off again. Like,
we don't actually use all the cards. It's crypto mining and enterprise.
And what?
Enterprise. Enterprises use those cards too for computation and all that sort of stuff. There is enterprises like like big data centers. I mean cloud, like xCloud is a great example of That's gaming in the cloud. Those need GPUs. They buy a lot of GPUs.
Yeah, they can't like.
Yeah, so you're competing against those guys too. Okay, let us do the dad joke. Dad joke for today. Another dad joke because people are doing it. We are over halfway through the build at this point in time. Next dad joke is from Call Me Zero Music. Oh yes, anyone have? Oh, does anyone have advice to help me remove ice from my windshield? Does anyone have advice for helping me remove ice from my windshield? I just tried with a discount card in my pocket, but I only got 20% off. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh yeah, the COVID test nurse asked me, have I had a sudden loss of taste? The COVID nurse asked me, have I had a sudden loss of taste? I said, no, I've dressed like this for quite a while. Okay, so all of our AI, like basically the front of our board, like our AIO is in, We're gonna quickly do some cable management in the back. We're not gonna be too crazy, just given that this PC is gonna get taken apart. The other thing too that's really nice about Deep Cool specifically is that they have hubs that come with it, and so it's just really easy to use their hubs. So it makes it actually pretty easy to just kind of get their stuff hooked up.
Make sure you pour hot water on your iced up windshield. I'm sorry, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Too many people do that. Don't do that.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and undo all of our cables here that we have and get these run, and then also just get our fans hooked up. Yeah, these really nice things, but I'll worry about those later. Okay. Oh, one more.
We need 173 more likes on YouTube for a giveaway.
Yeah, if you guys want, we've never not unlocked the giveaway before. It's like genuinely like, it's just an easy thing. Just pop on over to youtube.com. Well, actually, hold on. Let me just do this real quick because it's like we still have an hour. Okay, so I just want to do a quick second. Welcome everybody to Robeytech. My name is Justin Roby. I'm the host of the show. If this is your first time here, we are a PC building show. We build PCs every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, usually starting at 5:30 p.m. We have some giveaways that are happening right now. The first one, we've already kind of unlocked the first tier. The second tier is going to unlock actually any moment, and that is if we get to level 5 hype train. If we get that twice, we give away a 250 gig NVMe. The second one is if we get 800 likes on the YouTube video. Right now we have how many?
Well, I'm sorry.
How many likes do we have on YouTube right now?
658.
So we have 658 likes on YouTube. If you want to pop on over to youtube.com/Robeytech, just drop a like there. As soon as we get over 800, we'll drop another 250 gig NVMe drive, and we'll give that away as well. Then finally, we have the giveaway that's down the bottom. It's a 5600X giveaway right now. The way it works is once we get to 300 subs, right now we're at 150 subs, we're going to give away a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get to 300 subs, that becomes a 5600X. If we get to 450 subs, it becomes a 5800X. If we get to 600 subs, it becomes a 5900X. We get to, sorry, we're going to post that up there. I don't remember all the numbers on the top of my head. So we'll get that post up there. But we go all the way up to 1,000 subs, we'll give away a 3080, which we have given away 3080s here on the show. Lastly, we have the sub-only giveaway, which is happening for the month of February, that we're going to give away a 5800X and a 3080 to one lucky subscriber. The way you get in on that, if you're over at twitch.tv/Newegg or youtube.com/Robeytech, come over to twitch.tv/Robeytech, drop your free Amazon Prime subscription. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. Then you might actually walk away with a CPU and GPU and have the hardest things you need to actually build your build. Now, if you want to get extra entries from that, all you got to do is donate. Subs is one way to do that. So if you donate subs, each one of those gets you an extra entry. If you subscribe to tier 2 or tier 3, that also gets you extra entries, which is super awesome. And then finally, if you subscribe for multiple months, we have people who subscribe for like a year at a time. That also gets you extra entries. Plus, you're entered to every sub-only giveaway from here moving forward. So really awesome things that are happening. Want to get those things, those giveaways going up. The level 5 hype train, the second one's going to be happening here pretty soon, which usually does a pretty good job of driving up the subs. Now, people are asking the 150. The way it works is it upgrades. So we're not going to give away a $50, $100, and $150 new gift card. Right now, if we don't hit 300 subs, we'll give away a $150 new gift card. If we get 300 subs, then it'll become a 5600X. We don't stack, they grow over time. So that's the way that that basically works. So that's what's happening right now. We're going to get back to building. If you have any questions, obviously all that stuff is going to be happening. Let's get those likes and let's get those subscriptions. What?
Music.
And I'm going to restart the music right now because we hit the end of the playlist.
DW for Life asks, hey Roby, did my RAM come in yet?
I have to check. We did do the mailing. The thing is that there was some issue with your 4000 kit for 3200 megahertz that the first time I ordered it, basically they responded and said they didn't have it in stock. And then I think we've ordered it from a second vendor and then they're supposed to deliver it. But that particular RAM and 32 gig kit at that speed is actually really hard to get right now. So like I said, continue to use the PC. As soon as we get it, we will get it out to you. But when he ordered the PC, he meant to do 2 sticks of 30, 2 sticks of 16, and he got 4 sticks of 8. So we're just going to replace it and give him the other ones. Okay, so what are we doing now? We're going to run all of our cables here real quick. This one is for the Chroma right here. Let's go to the top down so you guys can see all this stuff.
We're using the ASROCK Taichi.
Yeah. ASROCK RAZER B550 Taichi. Okay, so for this
RAZER
one,
Edition.
this is our USB. That's for the Chroma. That's for your Chroma control and all that stuff. So we're going to throw that down there. This one right here is HD audio. This is going to go right over here in the far corner. Man, these cables are really long. Then we've got our front panel connectors, which we're going to grab right here and right here.
I don't like that.
Front panel.
Someone said you should French braid the cables one time.
Why?
For cable management.
No, I'm okay. Okay, then we're going to put our front panel connections right here. Those are our front panel. Those are going to go right here. And then our USB 3 and our USB-C are going to go right in here. That's going to take care of those. Now, so we have all of our cables routed. That makes it easy for me to go ahead and take these, which is all of our fans. We're going to run and connect these real quick. So the first one we're going to do, we have 3 here, and then we have another one. So we're going to grab one of our RGB hubs, and we want these all to be daisy chained together. So we've got one, this is our RGB. We have a total of 6 here, and we've got some more up here. So we're going to try and see how high I can get this to go. Okay, so this is RGB right here, and this is our lowest one. So this one we can put right here.
What RGB hub is that?
This is the Deep Cool. This actually comes with the MF120 GT fans. So this is specifically for Deep Cool accessories. It works with like their Deep Cool Castle 240 or 360. So it's just like, it's kind of like Fantex also has the same thing. It's proprietary, unfortunately, but it makes it really easy to just hook all this stuff up. So there we go. There's the 3 right there. Okay, and then we're going to want to daisy chain this, but we're going to go ahead and grab how many of these can we get. We'll grab one of these. There's 4. And then there is
welcome.
Number 5. And on this, we actually have another RGB.
Have you ever worked in the Fantex Intho 719?
Fantex Ethu 719. I have to look. Is that the really big one? Okay, so we're gonna put this right here. Right here. Okay, so there's that. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this, our fan hub. Oops, not sticking. You might have to put it back. Okay.
Yes, it's the really big one.
Yes, we have done that. And actually, we've done it on the show. Okay, so we're going to grab this, and then this is going to be our fans. We're going to hook all our fans up to this. Okay, so here's our fan hub. And this also comes with the MF120 GTs. So you not only do you get a RGB hub, but you also get a fan hub as well. So you get both. Okay. And we need one more fan right there. And there we go. And then we'll take I don't know how long these are. These are probably, that one might be okay. We're gonna take this one, put this in, and then we'll leave that one alone. Okay, so there's our fans. Put this right here. Then we'll take these. Okay, cool. Now, got that done. And our, gonna do one quick one right here.
74 more likes.
There you go. It's a nice jump.
That was a great jump.
Come on.
Google is your friend. Or Bing.
I use Bing because you get rewards for searching.
I started using Bing because that fact. I'm like, oh.
And you get like because of how I use it on my phone, and because of how much I probably end up getting I don't know, probably every 5 or 6 months I get a ton of Xbox points because I just use that thing all the time. Okay, so this right here is going to be, this is for our hub and our other, this is our hub, our fan hub, and our RGB for our fan hub. Make sure that's long enough. Now I have two more fans. Need to go and you get worked in here. They have, I'm trying to remember where the fan connections are on this. There's one there. Oh, come loose. There's one there. There's a bunch at the bottom. Okay, for the sake of just speed, we're going to use this one in this fan hub. And then we'll have two up here. And again, I'm not going to be as anal as I typically am for cable management in this case, because I want to, this build's getting taken apart, but it'll still look like perfect cable management because you can cover it. So if you can cover it, it's cable managed. That's what I think Zystand said. Okay, this one was Zystand, or it might have been Icy. One of those two said that, and I was like, oh, that's pretty true. This one we can run up here, actually. We'll see if we can get that into that hole up here. Actually, I might. Go ahead, just for the sake of speed.
What mics are you using?
I am using... they're called Kamika, is the mics that we use. Is the name of the mics. Okay, there's fan one. We're actually going to use a fan hub for this last thing. Okay, so there's our second fan hub right there.
Alfonso says, hey, Roby, how you been?
I've been good. Thank you for asking. Okay, so we want this to go... here, middle fan. Okay, so now all we have left is a single. We have one more RGB that has to get hooked up, and that is and then we will have all of our RGB hooked up and everything is ready, good to go. So we're gonna put that out. And then this, the last one, is for this one RGB. We had a whole hub just for a single RGB, unfortunately.
Should be ready for a hype train.
Yeah, hype train should be it might actually be ready now. We're at 7:43, so yeah, it should be. So if somebody wants to test, we probably are good to go. Okay, there you go. All of our stuff is hooked up. We now turn this over and hook it all up where it needs to, where it belongs.
What model of Tesla do you have?
I have a Model 3. I'm gonna go ahead and just for the sake of, should we hook all this up?
I'm gonna get one of those China built.
What are those?
They're 10 grand cheaper.
Oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're just undoing this so we can get all of our... Okay, so this is now all ready to go. We get it all wire managed as soon as we get done. We're just going to run all of our cables now and turn this over and hook up our front panels. Okay, We're almost done, guys. Build is coming along.
It's called a WoW stick.
Yes, the WoW. Actually, we have a link to it. You'll see a link here pretty soon. Like we like to link it. Okay. Look at this mess of cables up here. Okay, we will make it not look like a mess of cables. Okay, so starting from the top, let's grab our USB 3 here. Shove that back in. We're gonna grab this. This is our fan header. We go right here. I'm actually gonna take our USB-C.
Most likely Asia Horse.
Yeah, these are Asia Horse cables. Yep.
What did you use on Monday?
Asia Horse as well. Yep. Oh, doesn't go that way. There we go. Okay. I will walk you guys through all the cables I hooked up here in just a few minutes. Okay, and then this, I think I'm gonna. Well, let's go and do it this way. Let's do it. Let's use the right angle one just because it'll look nicer.
Glad we could help 5-foot giant.
I don't know if this is gonna go well.
iFixit versus WoW stick.
iFixit is like they kind of serve different purposes. I use my iFixit when I want control. The WoW stick is just for things like if you don't necessarily need the control, but you want to do it fast. That's where the WoW stick comes in really nice, which ends up being really nice.
50 likes away on YouTube. On the YouTubes.
Come on.
If you're Robey, yeah. If you're Robey, you need both.
Yes. Oh, hold on. He's being. Oh no, that's why. Cable's like twisted in with.
I don't think they really made this board. ASROCK made the board. It's just Razer themed.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. We ended up like the way the cable was twisted. It just made it really hard to get this one USB 3 at a 90-degree angle. So I'm just gonna. That's what I'm working on right now. It's a little bit easier to do this way.
Yeah, like a part.
There we go. Okay, got it in. Okay, now I think all of this stuff.
Yeah, but the iFixit comes with so many bits.
It does.
Kind of makes up for how expensive it is. If you think about it on a individual bit purchase.
Okay. That's in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hook up our USB 2. I think there's stuff in here that's just like, this should not go in there. Okay, so that'll go back out. Our power switch goes right there. Don't worry, I'll zoom in and tell you guys all the stuff I hooked up.
Yes, Michael Lima, the Razer software, the Chroma software will control all the RGB.
Yep. That is why it'll control, it'll control the, yes. It's just, I chose stuff that was specifically Chroma controlled. What doesn't get controlled from that will get controlled, should get controlled from the board. Hopefully the board is Chroma capable, so it's like if the board RGB should change with that. That's what we're with Chroma. We're gonna find out. Now I'll report back to you in the closer when we do the edited version of this VOD. Okay, so we've got everything almost done. This cable and this cable right here need to go one more over. That's what we're dealing with here. This goes right here, and this goes right here. Okay. Then all our front panels will be hooked up. We should be in hype train, guys. So if somebody wants to start the hype train, we can do that last, we can do this last little giveaway thing. You guys can do that as well. All we got to do is start that. You guys know what to do. I don't know if CK is here this time, but you guys can get it. Let's get it going, guys. This is reset switch. Goes underneath power switch. There we go. Reset switch goes on top. Power switch goes on top. There we go. Okay, next up is our RGB. Oh, crud, that freaking...
Thank you for the bits.
There we go. There it is. Hype train is up and going. Let's see how high we can get it, guys. First stream back of the week inside of the studio. How high can we go? How many people can we get entries into our sub giveaways? There we go. And we'll go ahead and start reading here. So CKCC, Chris, dropping those 10 subs right there. Kicking it off. One of our biggest supporters as of late. Super appreciate him. Okay. So let's read these. We got Red Dragon dropping 10 bits. Ravenwing, 50 bits. Thank you very much for that. Norman Zolberg, thank you for the 3-month at tier 1, man. That's awesome. 3 months support right there. Let's see what else is going out. Big Man, thank you very much for the follow. See what we can do. Hype Train, I think we're at level 5 already,
we
right?
need 38 people from Twitch to go to YouTube. Hit the like button.
Go. Slushy, thank you very much for the Slushy Egato. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, you can use your Prime subs. Those will also get you in towards those extra entries as well, and get you in towards the giveaway if you want to get in on that. See. Thank you very much, Red Dragon, dropping 10 bits right there. We got Sin on Twitch dropping a Prime sub. Thank you very much for that, my friend. Look at all this stuff. 180, guys. We're creeping up on that 5,600. Let's see how high we can go. 164. We've seen 4,000%. We've seen 4,000%. Let's see how...
Have we really?
Oh, yeah, we have, which is crazy. Again, dropping those 10s, dropping all those bits, guys. Thank you very much for all that support. You guys have been incredible. What happened to the 28 that was behind you, Roby? There's nothing. There's nothing wrong with the 20. There's no issue with anything that's back behind me. Hey, Shonuff 88. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Appreciate that, my friend. 3 minutes left. Come on, guys. Let's see what we can do. Mad Bicyclist, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Thank you very much for that. We're at tier 5. 773 likes on YouTube. We're 25 away. Let's see how much hype we can get. Come on, guys. Thank you for the cheer. Red Pyramid Head giving out 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that, man, my friend. 5 gifted sub from Red Pyramid Head. Oh, thank you, Hey Death 2307 for hanging out. I know you got to be up at 8 a.m., but I appreciate you. We're getting close to the end. This is still live, Dark Drac. Yeah, we're at 280%. It is a live show, and we're going to finish the build here pretty quick. We're actually really close. So we're going to put in our GPU, and then we got to do our PSU. I mean, it's a little bit of cable management on the other side. So thank you very much, Johnny, for the Gustav dropping 2-month with Prime. Thank you very much for that, man. Appreciate it. Codeman65, another gifted sub. Thank you very much. Red Dragon still dropping those like 10 bits at a time. 325%. Hype Train is going in there. Keep going, guys. Thank you very much for all that stuff. You formed 10 bits. More little bits from here and there. 189 subs. I won't forget to pick her up. I still have 30 minutes. I'm good. Don't worry.
7 more likes.
7 more likes, and we'll give away the giveaway on the other one. Thank you very much for all those follows. 65,194 follows today. Yeah, 1,500 people here right now, which is awesome. Sleepy Gary, thank you very much. 3 months at tier 1. Appreciate it, buddy. Welcome. Thank you for the YouTube like, man. Appreciate that, Korean. 367%. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Can we get 500% at least? Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it just feels like you guys are a little sleepy this midweek. 800 likes on YouTube, so there we'll do that giveaway. And once we do this, we'll be able to we'll do both giveaways at the same time, guys.
Oh, now we do. Yes, we do.
Spoofer, thank you very much for the 500 bits. Appreciate that, my friend. It's on Twitch and it's on YouTube. It's everywhere, guys.
We stream to all of the
Yeah, we stream to all of them. All those bits. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the bits.
Oh, it's okay, Chief Crazy Heroes. I appreciate it. We do care about you, Ryan36. We can see you guys just fine. We're just getting done. This is like the end. 50 seconds left. There we go. CKCC 5 subs again, taking us to 475%. We're so close to 500%. 480, 482. I'll take it. 500, but that's all good. 195 subs, that's good. I'll take 200. That's great. Everybody would be like, that's huge. So close. 15%. Emery dropping the 4-month. Thank you. 500%. There we go. That's awesome. You guys are incredible. Thank you very much for all the support, for supporting the channel, for supporting the giveaways and all that stuff. Don't worry. Oh, and Artful dropping in 5. Tom and me dropping 6 months, man, at tier 3. Red Dragon Zombie giving out 5 tier 1 subs. Wow, all of a sudden it like went to like crazy. Now there we go. 760%. Thank you very much, guys. Hype train is completed. Let's just see what the total numbers were at the very end. You guys are awesome. I super appreciate you guys and all this stuff and calling you guys out. Codeman, thank you very much for the sub as well. Where do we get? Let's see. It's waiting for it to end. 33 subs, 2,987 bits. That's amazing. Okay, let's do this giveaway, and then we're gonna pick 2 winners out of this. So everybody say thank you Twitch and thank you YouTube, because you guys were the ones who unlocked this. We're gonna give away 2 250 gig NVMe drives. So thank you Twitch, thank you YouTube, and we'll get that giveaway set up right now. Okay. So giveaway settings for this.
You can see Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Yeah, I can see everybody.
When everybody starts talking at once, it gets real fast.
Okay, guys. So entry for this is going to be !community, because you guys are awesome. So that's the entry for this. I'm going to turn this over quickly, cable manage it, then get to go. !community, 2 minutes. Blondie will draw 2 winners, and then let me know when the winners show up on that screen so I can see it. You'll know because they'll pop up in the middle. Okay.
I'll let you know because this is.
Yeah, that's gonna crash. Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna be now. Just because of time, we're not gonna be crazy about what we're gonna do from cable management. We're just gonna get this to the point where it's nice and clean-ish. Because remember, this build is gonna get kind of torn apart at the end. We want it to still look pretty. Now that everything's hooked up, it becomes easy. And a lot of this stuff will be hidden underneath the shroud of darkness. That's what I call it.
Do we have any cool cases coming up?
Well, yeah, we have the 011 Mini Dynamic. I think this one, this is still a pretty cool case, I think. We have the 011 coming up, the 011 Mini, which that'll be on the 14th. That's the
airflow for me.
We already did that one.
I know.
5,000.
I don't think anything will beat that.
Oh yeah, that was a good build though. I agree.
Beautiful that case is.
Yeah. Before that, we did the 5000D. We've got this really crazy case, that Monday case that you saw, the one that opens weird. We got that case coming up. That's the blackout build. So that should be cool. I don't think anybody's seen something like that. So that'll be. I'm excited about that build. I think it's going to come out clean.
Wait, was that? Did we take pictures of that yesterday?
Yeah, we took pictures of it. Oh, that's right. You weren't here. Yeah, so you haven't seen it yet.
No, it'll be a surprise.
That'll be a surprise. Yeah, that build I'm looking forward to. Okay, again, we're it's the point where it's kind of together, because all this stuff is gonna be sitting underneath a
XPG case.
Yeah, we're doing we have an XPG case. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, we have an XPG case build that's coming up as well. The one that we're doing.
Are they a newer-ish company?
I don't think so. I have a new contact there though.
I guess I've never heard of them until I started working here.
Okay, longer cable here for this one. What I'm working on right now is just enough to kind of get it under control here.
Oh, winner.
Okay, first winner. Congratulations to Mujo199. Mujo199. You are the winner of the first 250 gig NVMe. She's going to draw a second winner here in just a minute. And again, guys, what I'm just doing here is just enough to get it pretty-ish. This is not going to be a typical Robeytech cable management job, which is usually very anal, and I want to get it enough to look controlled. Okay, there you go. Wow, there's some really long excess cables here. And what I'm looking for, when I have a tendency to do this, what I'm looking for here is just to create tracks, and by like tracks of cables. And these tracks are like really where kind of cables get stuck together, so they're all in like paths. Okay, second winner is, oh, we haven't drawn the second winner yet. I'm gonna close this, and she's gonna draw the second winner in just a second. Okay, gonna go ahead. Mujo 199, second winner. Oh, second winner was Dave Torrescano. Dave Torrescano on YouTube. Mojo 199 from YouTube and Dave Torrescano from YouTube. You guys were the winners.
YouTube with us.
Yeah, YouTube with the sweep on that one. And we still have the big giveaway that's happening at the very end of the show. So don't leave.
Up here.
I know, I'm getting there. We only have a couple more little things to throw in here real quick, and then. Yeah, I'm rushing on the cable management for this one, which I should, because like I said, this build's just gonna get. It's just like there's only so much I'm willing to let go.
I don't care if it's getting torn apart. It's still pulling up people. You guys killed my Chromebook.
Did we? Okay.
Community.
Not the prettiest, but it'll work for what I need it to for this build. We're gonna be able to close the trap on it, and that's all we really need. Because remember, we're gonna have these little traps on it and these little covers, and those little covers are gonna cover most of this anyway.
Because this is not a commission or a giveaway. This is just
this is just to show the case. Yep, just showing off the case. So these parts will get recycled for another build at a later time. Actually, a lot of the parts that you're seeing here came from the Deep Cool Macabre, the MacCube 110 build that we built. So, okay, next up, guys, is GPU time. Everything is here is just kind of at a state where I'm okay with it. Got room for our PSU and all that stuff, so we're just gonna. Next up is we're gonna do our. Because remember, we're just gonna pop that cover on it, and it's all gonna be done. It's good enough. Is it driving me nuts? Yes. I wish I could do a nicer job, but it will
looks
work.
Fine. It's better than what I have.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's turn this over. Get our GPU installed. Everybody say GPU time.
GPU time.
GPU time. Everybody loves GPU time. That goes in the AIO. Okay. Put this away real quick and then move on to our GPU. You have to make sure all the pieces stay together so we can. Okay, here's our GPU. The ASROCK Taichi. Woohoo! This is a beefy boy.
Gotta pick up some ice cream tomorrow. Excited about that.
Ice cream's good.
Yeah. Buy one, get one free. Tillamook
Oh,
at
yeah.
Safeway.
Nice.
It never happens.
Okay. Do this real quick.
Old enough. With Tillamook, I don't know. I know I don't really care for their white chocolate raspberry. It's just a little too rich for me. My wife likes Rocky Road or anything chocolate.
There we go.
I like a homemade vanilla just because I don't.
Okay,
really
next up, we're gonna grab our.
maybe
Well,
cookies and cream.
oh, that is gonna. Nope, we're gonna have to use our. iFixit.
Best brand of ice cream. Oh, Tillamook is pretty good.
Your big one. There it is.
I don't know if I have a best brand. Dairy Queen. That's the best brand.
This is something I do not appreciate about this is when cases do this stuff. Like you have to like the world's smallest. Not going to. Luckily, you can get it somewhat from an angle. There we go. That's annoying. You have these like screw holes that block you from being able to get to the, like screw it in correctly. So you have to like come from the side, which is like, what is that? Okay.
No, it is almost the same case as a Lee.
It is a Lee & Lee LAN Cool. It is like basically it's the LAN Cool 2 non-mesh. Like it even has like the same components. It is the LAN Cool 2 mesh. I mean LAN Cool 2 case. Everything about it is almost exactly the same. The only thing that's different is the front. Okay, here we go. Getting our GPU in. Luckily, all the cable combs are already installed.
I've heard about Turkey Hill, but I haven't tried it.
Okay, here we go. Side camera. Let's take a look at this bad boy.
Ooh.
Here
I
we go,
want to
guys.
try that, Cole Martin.
$6800 XT.
Call Cole Martin.
Ugh.
Sir, one more time, you're going to lose your life.
Here it comes, guys. ASROCK. And there it is. Oh, man. Wow, this thing is really in there. Oh, a thick boy.
Now you can do some curls with that thing.
Yeah, you definitely do some curls with this thing.
AMD or NVIDIA. This is a... Which GPUs
Whatever you
are
can
better?
whatever you can get your hands on.
Oh gosh.
I think the right answer is whatever you can get your hands on at this point in time. They're
Wait,
both-
why am I going to get hit with the cane? I didn't say that.
Okay, there it is. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. That is a beefy card. Okay. No. There we go.
I don't know what I said to get hit with a cane.
You're sorry, is Cole trying to hit you with a cane?
I get...
Wow, you did something. You made her mad, dude. She doesn't just hit anybody with a cane. Only people she really dislikes.
Harbinger said that I was going to get hit with the cane from Eternal. And I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know what I said.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Peeling time. Let's get this peeled here. There's a lot of peel on this. It's very appealing.
I know. I said call her sir one more time and she's going to beat you up.
Wow, this got a lot of... Look at that. This thing is metal like a boss. Oh, wow.
Warning
This like
people
took...
not to call her
Look, this
sir.
took some of the... The peel took some of the paint off. What? That is not good. The peel literally took some of the paint off of the card. That is legit not good.
They put the peel on too soon?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know what happened, but yeah, some of the peel came off of the, literally the paint came off of the peel. Okay, this whole top part comes off. Oh yeah. Okay, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, this also has a peel. There we go. Oh, pretty peel. Great. This is actually
It's trash. It's garbage. Just throw it away in my mailbox. That's very good.
I need. Crud. This actually has. Oh, good. This is a 3. Awesome. No, it's not. Whoa, this only has one power cable. Okay. I need more power cables.
You need another box.
I need a black, yeah. Okay. We got the thing out. This has got 2. This is shy black. This is shy.
Off to the dungeon of parts.
Yeah, see what you can find there. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our power in, and then we're gonna put in our GPU. Put our GPU in real quick.
Dungeon of parts.
This is a big card, by the way. Thick card. We may have to worry about, I might have to use that fancy MSI Supreme sag bracelet, sag bracket. Where is my, at the end here? Keep this from sagging too much. There we go. Get that clean. I think we'll definitely have to use a sag bracket for this card. I don't think this is gonna hold all the way. Whoa. I don't even know where that went. Good. I need a, I'll be right back, guys. I need to get a thinner screwdriver. 1 second. I don't know who. Case is making me mad a little bit, actually. If you don't have a special screwdriver, you're basically going to be stuck with is this one going to be too thick? This one will probably be fine. Okay, that's what I was looking. Okay.
What if I told you you don't have any more black?
What do I have? What do I have?
White and black.
White and black.
Purple, black.
There actually may be in one of the other case, in the blackout build, there might be a different black one. I'm gonna grab that one.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like, you have to have the standard screwdriver here. You use this the right way. If you don't have a standard screwdriver, you're kind of SOL. It's like, what is that?
I'm thinking this is double black, so.
Yeah, this is like an actual real black one. Okay, now I gotta find the screw I dropped.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, exactly. Where did it go? I dropped a screw. Where did the screw go? I heard it. Gotta find the screw now. There it is. There we go. Okay. Luckily, I'm strong. Okay. Got the screw. In the MSI Supreme GPU is a sag bracket. It is unique, but we do need it. Yeah, it's like this. It's like things like this. Like, if this is not a magnetic screwdriver, so because it's not magnetic, getting this placed is a pain in the butt. And because they have these screw hole guards, it's like the worst. Please, case companies, please don't do this. Please don't make it impossible to get to your, like, this isn't even important. Okay, got it in. Just annoying. That was annoying. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's get our... Okay. Pull that through. There you go. Nice. Okay, so we've got that now. Last thing we got to do is literally just run the cables, the power cable for this. Which luckily, you order more cable extensions here.
You just have MSI trios.
It's not a trio, it's a Supreme.
I know,
MSI
you only
3070 Supreme. It's a 3070.
Trio.
No, we took it apart. Okay. It's in a white box.
Okay. Oh, there. That's
Yeah.
why, because I was looking for the logo.
Okay, we're gonna get this, guys. Okay. Okay, there's our cables.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Oh, this. Okay.
Yeah, I want that. You got all of it? Yep, perfect. Thank you. The 4-inch that says Supreme on it, but it will make a big difference in terms of it not looking wacky. Okay, we got one more cable to put in there, and then we'll make it look. There we go. So so far, based on what I've done, and I mean, this is kind of like I have a similar complaint with the LANCool 2. Is like, I mean, the case is fine to work with. I mean, the ribbon cable, we'll have to see what it looks like all lit up, which we're getting very close to at this point in time. Okay. And so it's funny because I was watching another YouTuber who has a similar SAG bracelet but it's like it doesn't go all the way the length of it's not as high as this one, which I mean this one I guess it gives you a little bit more variation if you wanted it, but I don't know if I'm like the biggest fan of these. He doesn't like the ones that like take PCI slots, but those I have a tendency I think to look a little bit better. This card is definitely, I can already tell right now, this card is definitely going to need a SAG bracket. Like pretty obvious. Okay, let's get these last cable combs on.
It's
Yeah, it's sagging it's sagging bad.
not that the case isn't level.
No, it's just the cables, and that's why I had him grab that, because as soon as I saw this GPU is definitely GPU is definitely hefty. There we go. Okay, we're close. Need one more cable comb. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. Run these down here for now. Fine, and we'll just run this. Do I have a fourth one? I do. One more cable comb. Gonna make all the difference in this looking good. We've started 3D printing these. We're gonna 3D print these 24 pin ones.
Oh, nice.
Because we end up needing them a lot, and they don't. It's just cheaper than basically than buying them. Yeah, because you can't buy them in like bulk, like just the big ones. Tighter. Here we go. Okay, there we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, now okay. There's our everything there. Now we're just gonna pop it over and put in our PSU. And then we'll put in our sag bracket and basically be good to go. Okay, grab one more of these. Really long. These really long ones. Again, table manage this down. I wish there was one. No, I don't want to do it that side.
No, I don't believe a sag bracket came with it.
No, it did not. No, we grabbed one. There we go. Okay, get our PSU in, and we will be cooking with gas. Okay. PSU time, which is pretty straightforward here. I'm gonna go down here. There we go. Is the there. Okay. Hmm. 215 subs today. That's awesome. Not know if I have, or they did not give me any. I need 4 PSU. There we go. 4 PSU screws. There's a lot of like discovery as I've been doing this build. Okay, there we go. That. Okay, for this build, what we need is we need. No, actually, I don't think we need a single SATA. It's only power. There's not a single SATA power at all. How is this getting? Oh, it's getting power via USB. Yeah, there's all that needs is a single SATA. I mean, no single SATA. It's basically we need our PSU power. We need a CPU, PCI power. There we go. That's 2. There's another one right there. There's 2. Then we need a CPU. There we go. That's all we need for power. Everything else we don't actually need, which is pretty cool. Okay. Okay. There's our motherboard power. Done. Next is CPU. Okay, CPU goes right here. There's our one CPU cable. And we need our PCI. We have two of them. There's one. We have one more after this. The deuce. There we go. Okay. We have 781 hanging out on Twitch, 632 on YouTube, and then 103 still hanging out on over on Newegg. Okay, there we go. This, good, just very simply. This has got a lot of room. The one thing I do like about this case is just the amount of room to drop the PSU in. Okay.
Nah, this thing will play RuneScape so well.
Okay, cool. Okay. Now we're just going to quickly get our PSU screwed in. Three cables to plug in, last screws of the build.
No sniff. Worst stream ever.
Well, this one isn't a new one, though. Not a new PSU. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is done.
You got 3 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Well. Okay, cool. That's that. Here we go. Now, we're going to hook up our CPU first. This one's easy because it goes right in the corner here. There we go.
I used PSU that's got to smell worse.
You think so?
I
don't think so.
I think they smell better.
Used ones?
Yeah. Doesn't have that locked in.
Probably doesn't smell like anything at this point, huh?
I'm sure you can get a smell if you sniff hard enough.
Okay, there we go. That's done. Last part is just grabbing these and hooking these up.
Hello.
There's that one. Next one is going to be one more after this.
Ooh.
There we go. Two. One more cable.
Because it's not for anything other than showing off the case.
What was it? What did they ask?
Why? Please remind us why he's this.
Yeah, it's just for showing off the case so that you can use the parts for other builds. At some point in time, we are supposed to do one of these Razer ones that we're going to give away. Just not this one. Okay, there we go. Build is done. Oh, let us quickly. And watch this. It's like it's all going to get managed in just a second. Maybe not. Where is our cable? Oh, this is like the deep cool is down actually where. Push this in. Go. There we go. Now I can go. Okay, there's that. First. Okay, there we go. This is how you, all of a sudden it looks like the build is like ultra cable managed. Okay. There we go. Now, put the build back together. Urgh. Oh, this goes. What about that? Might as well get all the screws back in. Don't lose screws.
Gonna be good.
Okay, now let's do
Probably is built by Leland.
Okay, and this goes on. Done. And this goes on. And the build is back together. You are not going to be able to see, one thing you are not going to be able to see is, obviously, if you have the glass on, you're not gonna be able to see a whole lot of this build. So obviously we're not gonna be putting that on, but we're gonna put our sag bracket in real quick. Goes right there, and stay sag bracket.
Timber.
Even though it says MSI Supreme on it. Wait, I guess I could put it backwards, like this. Put it backwards. There we go. We do this, like that, and then yeah. There's no way to do it. Yeah, there's the only way. It's no matter what, it's going to be the right way.
It's fine.
It just says MSI. Well, it says MSI on it.
You want to go to side view?
I will. Trying to get that. That seems. It's easier to see this way. Okay, there you go. Okay, and the build is now done. Okay, here we go. Pull these down. Top, there you go. Let's go to cam link.
Yeah, Roby has all control of that, so.
It does that again. Okay, which cable was? There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Ugh. The end of the build, right here. Okay. Stay up. for me. There we go. There we go. Done. Okay, so now we turn it on. Getting our, that goes along here. Okay, wow stick. Okay. Pulling this out. And this. And right. There we go. There we go. Turning on and turning on. Boom.
Wow.
There it is. And it does have underglow. You can actually see the underglow from the Razer thing, but there it is. Boom. We'll get a side camera view here in just a second and see it a little bit closer, but it is lit. It's light. It's lit up at the bottom as well, which is cool. There's light at the bottom. I can turn on the lights a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, let's see here. Get it over and see it a little bit better. And then you guys can also see that. There you go. And then you can also see the. Oh yeah, there's nothing in the front. You can't really see anything in the front, but yeah, there's the whole thing. It does have. Let me turn down the lights a little bit with what I can. So here is the lights down so you guys can see a little bit in terms of the lighting.
The block's supposed to light up?
What block?
The AIO?
It is. It was. Oh, yeah. It's. Oh, is it not? It was on.
The fans are...
Yeah, it's controlled via the RGB. We'll have to see. That might have just gotten loose up here. But yeah, no, the block should light up. Because the block's just run by a pump. Yeah, I think the only thing that's not lit up right now is, oh, and you can see a little bit from the front. It looks like the block isn't lit up. But we'll have to investigate that and get that working. Might just be a little bit loose from the thing. But overall, I love the way the build looks with the... And then, like I said, there is like a little bit of underglow down here. You can see it a little bit on the thing. Oh, let me do the side view so you guys can see it a little bit better. Hold on. There you go. There you go. And like I said, the only thing that's not lit up right now is the block for some reason. I'm going to figure out what's going on there with the block. It could just be a loose RGB cable. But yeah, just shut off.
Yeah.
Ooh, the pump may not. No, maybe the pump's not working. That would be awesome because that would now be the second time I've had one of these pumps fail. Third time. Yeah, it's overheating. Yeah, so something is, so again, the AIO isn't lit. It's run via, the AIO is only run, let me just check. The AIO is only run, I'm just making sure I didn't miss a cable. Pretty sure I didn't. Yep, and this would now be the third time I've used one of these and it has failed. I'm just making sure there's not something I've missed in terms of... There's RGB power. Yeah, the pump's not working. Yeah, the pump's not working. So again, guys, this is the third time I have done an AIO. The third time I have now used this AIO, and now the third time that this is the third time that it's failed on me. So yeah, and it's funny because so many people have told me, pump cables, yeah, they are. I know, pump cables and RGB are separate. Check the connections. The RGB is, but the pump cable plugs into the fan header. Oh, let me just make sure the fan header's plugged in. Maybe it got unplugged. Hold on. No, it's not unplugged. The RGB, the fan header, the fan cable is plugged in. I'm gonna check my cables real quick. Yeah, there's two cables that come off of the pump. One goes to the fan, which is plugged in and working, and the second goes to the RGB, which is also plugged in. And it is not working. And the pump runs off of only fan and RGB. It doesn't have to go into the pump slot. It's fine going into the CPU slot. So it's hooked up. And we'll verify it later, but like again, this is the third time. The third time I've now used this. So yeah, so this is now the third time I've used this AIO. Third time that it's failed on me. I've used 3 different ones.
I was here when you used the second one and it started leaking.
Yeah, so I'll try it on another pin, guys, but I'm telling you, it's not the pin, but okay. I'll try it anyway. We can try it real quick, hold on.
Need help with the light?
Yeah, oh no. My freaking table, like this table is not dealing with it. I think it's, especially if the cables do not do well with out independent power home. Yeah, the table's not working. Oh, geez. Resetting the tables. Yep.
But you unplugged the wrong one.
I unplugged them both. Yeah, I unplugged them both. They both don't work. Waiting for the table to see if we can get it to work. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have time to fix the thing. I will try it on a different pump and we will get back to you on that. I can't get to it because I have to remove the AIO and unscrew it, and then I can basically get to it and switch the pump. But because my table's not working right now, I can't get it to work. Yeah, the AIO broke my studio. It's like, again, I'm 99, I have built 290 something systems, and I built 290 something systems, and I'm just telling you that this is now the second time that I know how to do this. The third time that we've had this problem with these particular AIOs. We will give it a test. We'll switch to a different header. Not that would matter, but because again, they all work. And then we'll give it a go. If not, if that doesn't work, we'll replace the IO, and then you guys will see. We'll talk about that. We do the wrap-up video for this. We'll definitely be showing this next week, so don't worry. We'll show it off on Friday, so that way you guys can see that it works. Let's do the last giveaway, because I need to go get my daughter. Let's do the last giveaway, which is for a $150 Newegg gift card, and go from there. Okay, so let's start that. Everybody say thank you, Newegg, because Newegg is obviously the primary sponsor for this. So everybody say thank you, Newegg. And we'll go from, we'll do that giveaway. So while we're doing that. Okay, so this is for a $100 Newegg gift card. The entry for this is going to be Newegg now. We're going to start that giveaway. right now. Starting that giveaway right now, guys. New egg now.
At least it's not leaking.
It just doesn't work.
I thought I saw like the pump cord move when you moved it. Like it just died.
What did?
It. Out of my imagination.
No, it's like literally the whole thing is like I need to.
No,
like,
I mean when it like shut off, like it went, like it lost the circulation.
yeah, this like it's just like the pump is. I mean, the pump has power. It's not. Yeah. Ugh. Like, and I can't. It's just at a height that I can't. Like my hands are not. It's just like you need like carny hands to get to it. I don't have carny hands. It's just because even if I can move it up one, but it won't. It's just like. But the thing is like why it should work. That's the part that bothers me. Like, this is the second time. I don't. Everybody's like EKAIOs are underrated, and I can't get them to work. And it's like, what? It's annoying. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is you might be right. SRT, it could be a bad fan header. But let me tell you, that would be annoying if the CPU fan header is bad. But it could be a bad fan header as well. And so that's definitely worth checking. But I can't, it's annoying because I want to check it, but I can't get to it. And it's just like in an awkward spot. My hands aren't big enough.
Aren't big enough or are too big?
They're too big. I wonder if, I'm gonna try this while this giveaway is running. If I did this, I might be able to do it if I take the RAM out. Yeah, I can get to it.
I want you to quit that. That was a great thing.
Come on. Let go of the dang thing. Okay, 30 seconds left, guys. Okay, moving this header up one. See if it works. Can you give me light? Sorry.
Yep. You want it like this?
I need to be able
Or you
to,
want it from the top?
from the bottom. Okay, actually, let me see the light real quick. Okay, it's the same. Okay. Okay, it's plugged into a new header. We'll try this again real quick. Fast change. Winner is being drawn. Congratulations to ASROCK, it looks like. Can you read that?
There. ASROCK.
Is it T-A-R-I-K?
Q.
T-A-R-I-Q. Congratulations, ASROCK. Hey guys, we are going to do it's switched. I switched it to a different fan header. Gonna put one more RAM kit in, and then we'll end on that. Come on, there it is. Okay, RAM is in and reseated. Here we go. Different fan header. This worked great. It was a bad fan header. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, here's the test.
Yep.
Hey, it worked. It was a bad fan header. There we go. And now it works. It was a bad fan header. It was actually a Mobo problem. And it posts, by the way. There you go, guys. We actually got it fixed, got it working, and there you go.
I still wouldn't take back anything I said.
Yeah, I still, like, it could be, like, I'm just surprised. Like, it could be an EK, I literally, I wanted to switch it, right? Because I wanted to test at least that, but there you go. It does work. So there, and it looks great. Like, yeah, I don't know if I will ever buy, I still don't know if I buy an EK or AIO, but there you go.
Not unless, like, the performance is really there.
Okay, guys, well, I'm going to end it. I got to go get my daughter. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to start heating up my Tesla. We are back on Friday for another build. This one is a commission build. Hopefully it goes, well, I mean, this one went fine because we actually got it up and running. I super appreciate you guys hanging out, all the support, all of the subs and everything, guys. You guys have been so incredible supporting me here on the channel. And yeah, EK's on probation, but this makes me feel better. Yeah, EK's on probation, but it does make me feel better. I wanted this. I like the way this AIO looks, and like I said, it's very highly recommended. But I've just had such bad luck with these AIOs.
Also, like everything has like a pastel-ish color to it.
Yeah, yeah. So I like the good thing. Yeah, it all goes really well. This is not quite. There you go. There you go. Why is that not? I'll fix this. Okay. These are like the most awkward. There we go. So there we go. Build done. It does post. We're good to go. I want to say thank you so much, guys. We will be back on Friday. Have a great night. You guys were all super awesome. And oh, did we pick? Yes, we did pick a winner. The winner we did announce. It was Ashatarek. Tarek from was the winner of the $150 New A gift card. So yeah, that is it, guys. Have a great day, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. I mean on Friday. Bye.